Hello, kitties. This is yours truly, the Crypt Keeper, and you're listening to Slasher Radio.
Welcome to Slasher Radio with your host Mikey Bones and Rob Humphrey.
What's happening?
What's going on, man?
Not much, man.
Nice. We are back. We are here. It is time once again for Murder Madness. Night 3 of Murder Madness. Yep. We are going to be doing the second and third round here this evening.
We'll go through the Sweet 16 and the Elite 8.
I forgot you had like fancy fucking names for them. I don't appreciate that. I want you to know I take it as disrespect.
Why? That's what they call it when they do the tournament, man. I
understand, but like, I don't know any of that shit. So like, I take it as disrespect. You know what I mean?
Maybe you should learn some shit.
I know. That's why I don't like it. I'm like, damn, man, I don't fucking get it. But we're going to be joined, as we have been each week of Murder Madness, by a special guest judge. And this week we are joined by none other than Slasher Radio Hall of Famer, Amber. Good evening, Amber.
Yay! Round of applause for Amber.
Yes.
Although I bet most people were expecting Al Bundy.
Yeah.
One day we have to, right? Like, it just, something has to happen. And I want that man to know he is in the Hall of Fame of a horror. He's never been in a horror movie. I've checked. He will be so confused. And I'm sure he'll act very nice and flattered. But when he gets done, he'll be like, why the fuck did I get that? But no, arguably the best Hall of Famer, Amber. Amber, how are you this evening?
I am doing great. Thank you both. And thank you both for having me on.
The pleasure is all ours. We'll be going over rounds 2 and 3, as I mentioned, of Murder Madness. We have drink roll call to get.
For the Lord Humphrey Cup.
Why do you continue to do that? Come on, man. It's annoying the shit out of me. It's the wrong button.
Come right in the dick.
Damn it.
Because it's, and we haven't talked about this yet. This is the vernal Lord Humphrey Cup. When we get to Murder by Numbers, we will award the autumnal Lord Humphrey Cup.
I want you to know, how long have you been doing that shit? 3 years now? 4 years? 3 years?
Well, this is year 5 of Murder Madness, and that's when it started. So
yeah, you did it year 1. I don't remember it happened year 1.
Oh yeah, no, this has been going on. I believe I think we might have had the Lord Humphrey Cup before we had the Lord Humphrey Audio Entertainment Network.
Yeah, I agree. I understand that. But I'm saying the vernal shit, like that started year 1.
The vernal stuff.
Yeah.
No, that's probably
like
been a few
year 3,
years.
right?
Yeah. The vernal and autumnal. But I didn't start that, actually. If you remember, Miss Cat Valor started that.
Cat did. I know. So now I'm stuck to deal with the annoyance of it. I want you to know, though, you've been doing this 2 to 3 years. And I still don't know what you fucking mean by that.
Vernal and autumnal is some cat shit. You know what I mean? Like that just sounds like cat stuff, and that's what it is. Vernal
is it even
spring.
real?
Yeah, vernal is spring. Autumnal is the fall.
I still don't like it. So everybody's clear here. Still don't like it. Anyway, it's not a Lord Humphrey Cup. But we're going to be doing the Murder Madness stuff later on. We do have drink roll call to get to, and we have a listener mailbag, as we always do. So you guys want to get started with drink roll call? What's everybody drinking?
I've got a bottle of water.
That's it?
Yeah.
Rob, we do this show every single week.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's not a surprise. This doesn't hop up on you. Why do you just have a bottle of water?
Because I wanted a bottle of water.
You couldn't have got anything else to go with the bottle of water, getting the spirit. It's Murder Madness, man.
I mean, it's flavored water.
Oh, is it now?
Yeah.
Imagine. What flavor is it, Rob?
Hold on, I don't remember. It's I got one of those circle water bottles. So you put the little flavor thing on it. What flavor did I put on here? Blueberry grape.
Amber.
I am drinking cherry vodka and Sprite.
Amber, that sounds like a very yummy combination, actually. But does Rob not have elephant balls for getting on me about my blackberry crown and girly flavored drinks and all that? He's drinking blueberry water.
No, I'm not. I'm drinking blueberry grape water, and I would not drink blueberry grape whiskey.
What the fuck's the difference?
Water and not whiskey?
Still, you're flavoring something, though.
You can flavor water. Everybody flavors water.
Elephant balls. Also, I picked up a new vape today, right? As you know, I like to have like a disposable because the battery on my vape, my mod is terrible. So I like to have a disposable on hand while it's charging. The flavor is sour blue dust.
That actually doesn't sound that bad.
It's actually fire.
I don't even know what flavor dust is, but it sounds good.
It's funny, actually. It's a blueberry and a grape.
Well, look at that.
We were meant to be. I swear to fucking God, we were.
We are
Just got this
a
today.
cute couple.
I don't know how cute we are, but we seem to be a couple.
We get our charcuterie boards. We watch the Gilmore Girls. We cuddle up on the couch.
Yeah, we'll invite Vivi over for some rice balls too. But yeah, I picked that up today. The best disposable flavor I've had from Geek Bar.
Nice. All right.
Yeah. Funny that it's the same flavor pretty much though.
Yeah.
Amber, you said you were drinking cherry vodka and Sprite.
Yes.
That
I
sounds
ran out of
delicious.
Dr. Pepper. So I figured why not try the cherry vodka with the Sprite, and it works.
But it's kind of like a lemon lime sort of with cherry. I can get with that a lot. That sounds delicious.
It is. It's really delicious.
Gregory, because I know you're around. See, Darth Gregor's also here. He's supposed to be duct taped to the heater, the radiator, if I remember correctly, right, Amber?
All right.
But he breaks loose.
I did break loose.
I knew he was scurrying around back there somewhere. So Greg is also here. We were calling you the peanut gallery, right? Is that what we were calling you?
I mean, that's the.
I didn't mean to hit that button. I was looking for the Greg button.
I love it at Gabagool.
Once you hit that button, you can't turn that off. That song's a bop.
But how do I always hit that button? I swear to God, I don't mean to hit that button. Greg, are you drinking anything with us this fine evening?
Nah, just some Diet Coke, Diet Pepsi, whatever.
Still better than Rob's drink, though. Imagine.
You can flavor water. You can't flavor whiskey.
You can flavor whiskey if you can flavor water. It's flavoring things. It's the same thing. Stand by that.
What you do. That's why you also want to drink it. Amber's fruit drink.
I would 100% drink Amber's drink.
Of course you would.
That sounds good. Yeah.
Of course you would.
Chris, it's Chris listening.
Hell of a deal.
Chris, I am Arizona hard right now. I have Arizona hard iced tea, and it's delicious.
You didn't make that or whatever Chris was trying to get us to make on Twitter?
Yeah, Chris, I'm not going to lie. I didn't look at the whole drink. I haven't really been on Twitter much. I've had a fuck of a week, especially the last few days. I did see something, and I meant to go back to it and just haven't yet. I seen though. And I also feel like, hold on, where are my notes? That has to be bleeped. Okay. Drink, roll call, 3. All right. I have to remember to go back. I didn't miss any bleeps last week. I'm very proud of myself. You guys have been getting through with the bleeps. It's not happening no more. I'm putting my foot down.
I'm going to have to up my game, give you more of a challenge.
Oh, great. Chris, there's no fucking way I'm drinking a drink named that. I just can't bring myself to do it. Rob, would you like to volunteer though?
No, I'm not doing it, but Tim Davis has a whole cookbook. And so he might next time we have him on.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah. Oi, Tim, is there any update, Rob? I remember you saying something earlier where, because I had asked you before we started recording, but I'd like it to be on record because I'm sure the listeners are very invested in what's going on with this potential podcast war that we're going to be entering.
Well, no, there's no real update yet. One is Dummies of Horror is a every other week show. So they haven't recorded a new episode yet. And it's been all quiet on the Facebook Messenger group that we're in. So far, nothing.
Okay. Very interesting. So there could be, though.
And there might be something coming, or, like the cowards they are, they might wave the white flag and just surrender immediately. I don't know.
They might.
I don't know. When it comes to this, I would prepare for the worst and hope for the best.
That's what we're doing over here, Amber.
Yeah.
Are you really worried about a fight with Australia?
Absolutely.
They lost a war to birds.
Yeah, but that's only because they were too busy fighting fucking kangaroos and giant Godzilla spiders and shit. They're tough some bitches. They're going to do damage, though, is the thing. Fucking Aussies don't play. They're over there screaming that everybody that fucking walks by. They're fucking menaces. We don't know what to expect here. We're just gearing up.
That's how they ended up over there anyway. The whole continent is just a penal colony.
You said penal. That's crazy. All right. So possibly next week, maybe we'll have an update and we'll see.
Maybe we'll see.
Maybe it'll die down.
It could.
Good.
I don't know.
Yeah. We'll see. Ball's in their court. We're not here to fuck spiders, though. Say that right now. But we do have a voicemail to get to.
You've traced the call. It's coming from inside the house.
917-397-KILLED, 917-397-5455. You can leave a voicemail for the show, send text messages to the show, patreon.com/radio. You can also comment directly on the episodes, which is a great way to get into the mailbag and also easier for us. It would appear. Before we go any further, though, I did forget to mention this at the top of the show, and I'm kind of going through everything in the mailbag now. I wanted to thank Mystic for upping to the fucking tier, the 3-tier clover on Patreon from the fucking tier 2.
All right. Oh. Congratulations, Mystic. Thank you and congratulations. You made an excellent choice.
Absolutely. We appreciate that. Like I mentioned, patreon.com/radio. You can support the show. There's a bunch of different tiers, free merch, extra show every week, ad free, visual images of the show, all those things. Go over to Patreon to support the show. And Mystic, we do appreciate you upping your tier. That is fucking amazing that you did that. Also, just a cornerstone in the Discord as well. Between horror stuff and Dead by Daylight stuff, like Mystic has just got everything covered on the Discord for us, which is also a pretty fun place. You can go to our link tree and stuff to check that out if you haven't already. But thank you very much, Mystic. We do appreciate that immensely. Okay. All that's out of the way. Ghostface reads the text messages and the Patreon messages as well. So any voicemails get played, any messages get read by Ghostface, and we do have Ghostface with the mailbag.
Hello, hosts, listeners, and Slasher Radio Hall of Famer Amber and Greg. Ghostface here with messages from the mailbag. These messages are from last week's episode of Murder Madness. The first message is from Spyro. I can't believe I got banned, and I didn't even need to try. I am in an A-tier group, let's be honest. Also, just to clear it up, I did enjoy Longlegs quite a lot. Nick Cage was phenomenal, and the score and cinematography was amazing. I just think the marketing hyped it up way too much, and in the wrong areas. Love you, Rob, but keep me banned, thanks. Also, I think you guys need to try vanilla vodka and Pepsi Max, the peak concoction. Spyro left another message. Is it time to design the finger-poppin' good slasher radio t-shirt?
God damn it. Okay, from this point forward, finger-poppin' is bleeped. We allowed it for context last week. It's gone on long enough. Rob, right or wrong?
I guess. What about finger?
You listened to last week's episode, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You heard when you said that it got bleeped, right?
Man, I can't be expected to remember all that.
You know you're not allowed to say that. So yes, that will continue to be bleeped. You cannot say.
And finger too.
Well, we gotta understand the rules.
No, Amber. No, Robert. What would make you think if you can't say finger, you could say finger?
Because it's different.
Yeah, it's different words. I'm just checking.
But the direction in which it's different is my point. What would make you think you can't say the one, but you could say the other?
All right. I find noted.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because I just had to note it now because I'm going to have to remember to bleep it later. Once again, here we are. Are you sure?
Yeah, I got it.
God damn it. No, we're not making that shirt. Spyro was saying, you mentioned him getting banned from the Nick F. and Wu Cage cast last week.
Still banned.
So, all right. Well, he seems to be happy about it, which, Spyro, I agree. You're in great company. I'm there. Damien Maffei's there. A bunch of people are there.
That's awful company to be in.
All right. Say something about aliens. Go ahead. I'll tell Damien right the fuck now. Say I won't.
Damien's good company, but if you got to be there, it's all balances out to not,
Spyro made his choice.
That's what it's going to be. You're going to be talking about whatever you're talking about. Damien's going to be talking about aliens the whole time. Nobody's going to have a good time.
Maybe reciting Johnny lines from TCM. Who knows what Damien's going to talk about? I don't know. Also, Spyro was going over the Longlegs discussion from last week. He gave it credit for the score, cinematography, said it was amazing. The Cage was phenomenal. But he was just talking about the marketing, hyping it up way too much, which I get, but that's kind of the job, right?
Yeah. And also, everything was amazing. So, what did you expect? You know what I mean? I get it. that happens sometimes. And then you go see the movie and it's mid. But if you're like, everything they did, the acting, the writing, the cinematography, everything was amazing, but the movie still didn't live up to the hype. I mean, that's kind of on you.
Well, no, I don't want to speak for Spyro, but it sounds like maybe not so much the marketing was the issue. I feel like because I feel this way about a lot of movies too. I feel like what he's trying to get at is kind of the fan perception. Again, I don't want to talk for him, but
okay, all right.
That's what's that, right?
Right, that's fair. But at the same time, also kind of on you. That's why I go see movies on Thursday night.
I mean, I don't do that often, so I'm kind of with Spyro here. I can see it, man.
And I saw Long Legs twice on that particular Thursday night, if you remember.
Yeah, but you also have to remember you have a boner for Nick Cage, no matter what.
Yeah, but come on, that's a good movie.
It is a very good movie, but I agree with Spyro.
I have sat through many Nick Cage movies that I will not watch twice in my lifetime.
That's fair. But I do agree, like hearing, because I watched it late as well, around this time, I think a day apart from when Spyro watched it recently. Hearing what I heard about it and everything, like it wasn't that. Even hearing you talk about it, I don't think it was as good as you're saying it is. So I agree very much with Spyro. But,
if you go see it the night it comes out, then you don't have to worry about the hype.
That's a fair point, though. That's a fair point. But I'm probably not going to do that
And
either. You
should support horror movies in theaters because, they'll keep making them then.
Fair enough. Amber, you gave your thoughts on Long Legs last week. The vanilla vodka and Pepsi Max, though, is an interesting concoction.
What the fuck is Pepsi Max?
I don't know. I think it's like a Diet Pepsi.
It is.
Okay.
It's basically like Coke Zero.
Oh. No, I don't know nothing to do with that. I thought maybe what was that shit you bought that you were complaining always exploded in the can? And I bought 4 of them and none of them blew up.
All right. And I think I updated on the show. I bought it again and it didn't happen.
Right.
But still, you shouldn't have to handle a fucking can of soda like it came from a lab and it'll destroy the world, though, at the same time. So,
I just followed the directions and it was fine.
Opening a can of soda shouldn't come with directions. You should be able to fucking open it.
Yeah, but it did. And so if you had read them and followed them, you'd have been all right.
Ridiculous. But no, it's not that. That was a disaster.
Yeah. And it wasn't even that good.
No, it was awful. It was the most mid thing ever.
Yeah, it wasn't awful, but it wasn't that good. Maybe put some vodka in there. It might not be bad.
Especially vanilla vodka.
No, you don't just get the vanilla Pepsi then.
But then it's not a Pepsi Max. Amber, do they have vanilla Pepsi Max? Probably not, right?
I'm not sure on that. I'm more of a Pepsi person than a diet type of person. So
yeah, me too. Yeah, no, I'm with you, Spyro. Vanilla vodka is fine. Greg had cherry vodka last week. It's fine.
You don't drink cherry vodka. The workaround for that is you put fucking grenadine in the drink.
What's the fucking difference at that point?
Because then it's straight vodka.
What's the difference? You're still sweetening your drink. What is the difference?
It doesn't matter, though. That's the workaround.
I don't think you need a workaround for this is my point.
I'm saying there is one.
Greg, do you care to weigh in on this one since you had cherry vodka on the show last week?
No.
Very good. We had a lot to say about my whiskey, though.
Well, yeah, no. There are certain alcohols that can be flavored and there's certain ones that can't. And whiskey is one that can't. Vodka is one that can.
Smell a little bit of bullshit here, Amber. What do you think?
Why do you think I'm coughing and sneezing? I'm allergic to his bullshit.
I'm not 100% behind flavored vodka, but I can accept it more than I can your fucking child's whiskey.
Unfucking believable. I hope you know, Rob, I tell Leo every time you do this. I want you to know.
I don't care. I don't even know if they sell blackberry flavored whiskey. I think you're putting like blackberry Kool-Aid mix in it or something.
I'm not. I'm telling you, they sell it. It's fucking delicious. I still say one day me and you are going to be, and I swear to God, I'm going to have you try the Blackberry Crown if it's still in production. You're going to try it one day, and I bet you're going to sit there and you're going to fucking like it. And then what?
Then I'll have to find some sort of blackberry syrup to put in my whiskey because you can't just buy blackberry whiskey.
The hypocrisy is insane. You guys just hate me.
Workarounds.
Unbelievable. All right, we're going to continue with the mailbag. Thank you for the message, Spyro. No, we're not doing the shirt. No, we can't do that.
But Mikey, what about a shirt that says Slasher Radio, whatever it is, finger bleeping? Good.
Kind of nice.
Just saying. People think it's finger licking, though.
Yeah, that's what I was
That's
getting ready to say.
Problem.
That certainly made me think of finger licking.
It's gross, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know. But we did sell a shirt and a mug with your face on it. So honestly, anything's possible, right?
The best-selling line of Slasher Radio merch for a while.
It was. That was unfortunate. All right. Rest of the mailbag.
The next message is from Carly. Unfortunately, Mikey, I think your love of art is impeding your judgment.
Oh, for crying out loud. Carly's referring to last week on Murder Madness. I'm trying to remember, who did Art lose to last week?
The Wishmaster.
Of course you would fucking remember that.
Because he can't talk.
Doesn't matter.
Can't make a wish if you can't talk, Mikey.
You don't need to make a wish to kill him. I stand by that. Carly, if you really think that Art the Clown's losing to Wishmaster, I don't know what to the Jinn from Wishmaster. I don't know what to say. I disagree. Amber, you were on my side with that one too, right?
Yes, I was, because I disagree with that. With the type of entity that he is, he could take him in a heartbeat.
I agree. Not human either.
But he can't talk.
Carly, I would like a follow-up, if you would, letting us know, because obviously you seem to agree that the Jinn would defeat Art. Why? I'm curious as to why. Let us know why.
And Carly, you can do that if you want, but you don't have to, because Mikey ain't the boss of you.
Yeah, absolutely. That is correct. But I'm requesting is she could do that because I'm curious. I want to know. And, anyone else, obviously free to jump in on that one as well, too. Curious to see, because Chris has been loving Art the Clown, too. And I remember him and I had a discussion, I believe it was Art the Clown, where he kind of was putting him on the same line as Jason almost. And I was shocked. And his answer to me pretty much was, I haven't gotten a Friday the 13th movie in a while. This is what I'm getting.
Yeah, no, it's still no.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see what Chris would think about that one as well. Although we're going to have Chris on for the finale. So we could, if we don't get a message, we could just ask you on finale night too, Chris. So fair enough.
Yeah, that would make more sense.
Absolutely. Chris, Chris, you're in charge though, remembering that, because I'm probably going to fucking forget it, for being honest. But I don't want me, if I forget on finale night, to not, I want you to know I'm still curious what you think about it. I just may forget. But the rest of the mailbag.
The next message is from Mystic. Negan? You mean Sam and Dean's daddy? I first watched the original Carrie spinning on Southern Comfort. Mikey.
Mystic hitting a couple of things from last week's Murder Madness. Negan could definitely be called daddy. Not mad at that.
Yeah, I didn't understand that comment.
Well, I don't know, because Sam and Dean, that might have happened. Greg, maybe you watched more of Walking Dead than I did, and you can put context to that. I don't know if she's talking, making a play on Sam and Dean, but also trying to call Negan daddy here. But Greg watched Walking Dead. You agree, Greg? He's a daddy, right?
No, that's not what her comment is in regards to.
All right. What was it then?
Negan is played by Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Yes.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan also plays Sam and Dean Winchester from Supernatural. He's their father.
I see why I didn't understand the comment. That's two things I don't give a fuck about.
All right. But Mystic, look, I love Jeffrey Dean Morgan. He is a phenomenal actor. He has had incredible roles and performances. When I think of him, I think of Negan. I'm not going to, Winchester is not going to come to my fucking mind before him as Negan in Walking Dead. Also, side note, Jeffrey Dean Morgan as Negan is daddy. Can you agree with that, Greg?
No, I could not. I don't call other men daddy.
I mean, I don't either, but
he's saying because she kind of used it as, he's a daddy to Sam and
No, he's now asking about is Negan in The Walking Dead a daddy? No. I mean, the man's a silver fox, but no.
All right. Yeah, Amber, that kind of was what I was getting at. I mean, yeah, he's a good looking dude, man. He handled his shit. I wouldn't call him daddy per se, but I mean, I would agree with the statement if somebody else said it. I can see where they're going with it.
I can see where she's going with it, and I appreciate her about it, but I'm just not a huge fan of his. I didn't get into The Walking Dead at all.
That's fair. All right. Rest of the mailbag.
The next message is from Mystic. Negan? You mean Sam and Dean's daddy. I first watched the original Carrie spinning on Southern Comfort. Mikey, you make want to try Blackberry Crown LMAO. These messages are from your drink roll call post on Patreon last week. The first message is from Mystic. LMAO. Rob, keeping it up. Spyro responded to Mystic saying, I'll be disappointed the day he doesn't now. How do we get Slasher Radio approved screaming Sicilian mustache?
God damn it.
That's right. I didn't send you a picture of my drink this week, Mikey.
I got away. Rob, you have a bottle of fucking water. It doesn't deserve it. You got to admit.
It's fancy water.
And keep in mind, I had to deal with this during our Discord movie night this week, where Rob sent a picture of the drink he was drinking with a screaming Sicilian mustache in it. Mystic, I don't appreciate you encouraging this. It's not right. It's harassment. He's being racist towards my people, and it's bothering me, like all in all. And Spyro as well. Spyro, what the hell, man? No, we're not going to promote this. And we're never going to get that mustache will never be approved. Period.
Yeah, but I mean, thanks, guys, because I almost forgot.
My phone just went off. Are you proud of yourself? Honestly.
I'm a little ashamed of myself that I forgot. The bit almost ended. Thank God the listeners reminded me.
Yeah, thanks, Mystic and Spyro. I appreciate that very much. Can we not bring it up? Can we just stop talking about it? Can we stop doing it? What are we doing here? This is the most ridiculous picture I've gotten this week.
I couldn't get the mustache to hang on there right, so it's kind of crooked. But the little tabs on the mustache are getting kind of like loose. I'm going to have to get another mustache, I think.
Speaking of, one Vivica Blair, while we were getting ready for movie night, purchased a Screaming Sicilian pizza.
She did. He's now the proud owner of a Screaming Sicilian mustache. I hope that it serves her well.
I hope that it does not.
She's going to put it on like a chai tea or something.
Yeah, she would. That's the thing. Even if she did do it, Rob, what's it going to go on?
One of those, what's that weird boba tea or whatever that shit's called?
Yeah, that's a Vivi thing to do.
Yeah.
Hopefully she threw away the box like a normal person. Didn't pop out a damn mustache from a cardboard pizza box.
I don't think a normal person doesn't pop out the mustache on the back of the box. Honestly,
I did.
I mean, it's there. You bought some mid-ass frozen pizza. You might as well take the mustache. Is the best thing about it.
It's not mid. It's good. Amber, have you ever had the Screaming? Have you come across that in your grocery shopping? The Screaming Sicilian pizzas?
Yeah, we've come across it.
Have you purchased it?
Yeah, he likes the, what is it?
Stromboli.
The Stromboli.
They got a Stromboli?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And he throws away the box before I can get it.
Whoa. What do you mean before you can get it? What do you need it for? It's a box. You throw it away.
No, I want the mustache because it makes my drinks look pretty and it makes me feel like I'm not drinking alone. Duh.
God damn it.
I mean, look, Mike, you don't buy a Happy Meal and throw away the toy.
As a grown-ass man, I do.
Why?
Greg, I appreciate you throwing away the box.
It was so long ago, I don't remember. But thank you for reminding me. We'll go see if we can go and run to Walmart and pick a couple up. So we'll have 2 mustaches for the final round.
All right, Chris, you've got to get a mustache, Chris. This could be the greatest night in Slasher Radio history.
You know what I miss more than anything else?
What?
The Gabagool Mystery Corner.
I don't miss that at all. I'm kind of getting it every fucking week with drink roll calls. It's bullshit.
They're just making it fancy like San Pellegrino.
This is not the Gabagool Mystery Corner, Mikey. These are just pictures of my drinks that I'm sending to you.
I'm telling you now. All right. At 2:10 in the morning on March 16th, I don't want to see your drink anymore. I don't care what you're drinking. I don't care if there's a big fucking cape hanging out of the back of your drink with a big ass on it and fireworks are shooting out of it. I don't want to see your drinks anymore. Okay?
Well, we'll see. I mean, the patrons clearly do, and they're paying me money.
God damn it. I'm going to negotiate a hostage situation if not seeing. I got to pay you.
Yeah, I mean, we can talk. We talk numbers, but
has this been your goal all along for you to aggravate me to the point where I pay you to stop? Is that where we're going here?
Yeah, I mean, it's I wish I could take credit for the long con, but if it gets there, it gets there.
Oh, I hate it here so much. Thank you, everybody, for your messages. I guess I don't know. Although I meant to bring this up last week and I forgot. But again, I was kind of glad I forgot because I'm like, let me give it one more week and we'll see what happens. we're not really like getting it as bad from the listeners for these decisions as we have in previous years.
Yeah, we have not gotten, I haven't at least, any of the response I've seen has not been so rabidly pissed off. But the matchups get tougher. That's the thing.
Yeah, that
tonight
is true.
We could piss off some people. As much as we complain about the wheel, the Mailbag did a pretty good, or the wheel did a pretty good job this time around of like, they were kind of, a lot of the matches were pretty cut and dry. There wasn't even a lot of arguing on the show about most of them.
Do you see, you know who my favorites are in this thing? Do you see who I have left? The wheel did an awful fucking job.
Well, no, I get that, but there still wasn't. I mean, there was some arguing, but not nearly as much as there have been in the past. It did not get it nearly as. I didn't almost have a stroke this year yet. So but it is going to get tougher.
Yeah, I was going to say that. As we've mentioned in the past, the rounds get harder. You know, like for the most part, yeah, there's a bunch. Art the Clown being a perfect example. Big names who get caught up in bad matchups, and that's a disappointment, you know. But for the most part, round one is kind of weeding out, you know, and then the weeds get tougher as we go along.
Right. Like we're getting rid of Jeremy Melton and stuff like that.
Yeah. The ones that gotta go, right, Greg?
Yeah, like Art the Clown, absolutely.
Mother.
I love it. I gotta go.
God damn it. Yeah, damn. I know. I didn't like that one, Amber. That wasn't right at all for him to do. All right. Thank you for the mailbag. Drink roll call. I'm Arizona Hard. We're going to take a quick break.
Hold on, before we go.
What?
My dear friends over at the Hacker/podcast are also doing their own tournament.
Okay.
They're doing a little different than we do, though. They're having listeners vote, and then they're doing a show like on the results. So they're doing like a short, like 25 to 30 minute show after every round, just wrapping things up, you know?
Okay.
And I'm getting, I haven't had a stroke over here yet, but I'm close to just the results over there. Okay. But one that really bothered me this past round that they had, and I just your quick thoughts on this matchup because it won't come up for us, is Ghostface versus the Xenomorph.
You mentioned that to me earlier in the week.
Yeah.
You told me that Ghostface beat the Xenomorph.
He did.
Yeah.
Which is why you can't allow people to vote.
Yeah. That's a string. Look, I get it. The engagement, listener engagement, all that stuff. I understand, but you're not going to get great results because it's just a popularity contest at that point.
People are just going to vote for who they like, right? Because there's no. Does anyone here think Ghostface is beating Xenomorph?
No, that S's spit alone. No.
Not only that, but Ghostface uses a knife. How's he going to stab the Xenomorph? It's got like that tough exoskeleton, you know?
Yeah.
Like it just doesn't make sense. So anyway, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't completely crazy on that when I was losing my mind, yelling at my phone, listening to the results.
Well, if the voting is still going on, people should go over and check out Hacker/ if you haven't already. Get some logic in on the votes.
Yeah,
Try and help them out a little bit because that's honestly, when I look at stuff on Twitter and things like that, if I do vote on a poll, I mean, sometimes I catch myself ready to vote before I even read what it is. Like it could be a fucking cookie baking contest and I don't even know what they're being judged on. You know, like, is it the movies? Is it this? Is it that? And you just vote sometimes seeing two characters pin up against each other.
We're going to do that pretty soon. The best cookie bracket.
Ghostface might win that. Watch out. I mean, you know, what's her name from Roseanne probably can make some badass cookies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't mean trouble. All right, fair enough. All right, we're going to take a really quick break, and we will be right back with rounds 2 and 3 of Murder Madness.
For the Lord Humphrey Cup. I almost forgot.
You know, I'm sick of you already. We're halfway through the show. Okay. Honestly, the Patreon for the bullshit that you say in between the recording of this show, Rob. Unfucking real. All right. We're ready for no more wheel. We're starting round 1 and round 2 and round 3. Round 1 is decided and seeded by the wheel. We got no more wheel. We got our matchups now. And this shit starts getting heavy. Are we ready?
Yeah. Well, which quadrant are we starting in?
We're starting where we would start in a bracket.
So that's upper right quadrant?
Left.
Okay.
But we're not doing quadrants here. We're just not.
Well, there are quadrants. I mean, if you're doing a bracket, there are quadrants built into the bracket. It's not, we don't have to do anything extra.
No.
We want people to know where we're at.
Need to do it per quadrant because I'm going to play at home with my own board.
See? That's why
He's the biggest pain in the ass. How did he get off the radiator again? How?
If people are playing at home with their own board, they're going to need to know which bracket to put it or which quadrant to put it in.
Send us pictures of your boards. You know what? If I get a picture, other than from like our usual diehard listeners and community members, and I'm talking like Chris, Mystic, Spyro, like it's Carly, you know, the diehards. Nate has been around forever. If someone relatively new to the community, the outspoken community of the show, genuinely sends me a board, I'll acknowledge the quadrants from here on forth every year. How about that?
Wait, are you saying that the other people don't count, Mikey?
I'm saying they count very much, but I know they'll do it is the thing. I want to see someone else outside of the real bubble. If someone else, because I know these guys will do it. I wouldn't be shocked by that. But I'm saying like a regular casual listener listening at home, if anyone else sends me a board via Twitter or anything else, email, fine. Until then, no quadrants for me. You do what you need to do. How about that?
Upper left-hand quadrant, right?
First matchup, you pain in the ass. The Creeper from Jeepers Creepers versus the Invisible Man. And we decided the last matchup when the Invisible Man took out John Kramer, we were going with the stupid fucking suit, right?
No, with the original.
Oh, that's what we did?
Yeah, we went
Okay.
original on all the monsters.
All right.
Universal monsters this time.
Okay. I don't think the Invisible Man takes out the creature.
The creeper can't see the Invisible Man.
But can he smell him?
That's a good call.
The Invisible Man farts, does it make a smell?
Yes, I believe it does. Also, even though the creeper can't see him, I still don't know what the Invisible Man could do to kill him.
Yeah. Amber, where are you on this?
As long as he's naked, I think he has a fighting chance.
Who was Creeper or the Invisible Man?
The Invisible Man.
Okay.
That's a new rule. All of these matchups are completely naked.
But, the Invisible Man being, invisible, I think it would be harder for Creeper to find him because the Creeper has to have different body parts that go bad in his own body. So
this is a good point too. He's always looking to replace things, right? Like he wanted to replace the eyeballs and stuff.
But if he was being attacked, I'm sure he would kill,
Yeah, but what if his nose done gone bad and he can't see him and then he can't smell him? What's he going to do?
I still don't see the Invisible Man killing him. Even if all that being said, I don't think the Invisible Man could take him out. Like I feel like if he tried, even if he got the jump being invisible and all, that first strike better be enough. And I don't think it would be.
Does it count if I say I hate the Creeper and his movies?
No, because the movies have nothing to do with this. It's the character.
Just throwing it out there.
And then the first and second, I understand the controversy. The movies were good. The first two.
They're mid. They're not good. They're mid. And then after that, they're bad. Although I believe Greg likes Reborn.
Sure, that's an argument in itself.
Like it now. I love it.
Oh, damn. But all right, the Creeper Invisible Man, I don't think I'm going to budge off the Creeper. What are you guys thinking?
I don't know. I need help. Greg, what do you got here? Come on, Peanut Gallery.
Yeah.
Although it would be fun because the Creeper, if he can catch him, would start replacing his parts with invisible parts. Now you got an invisible Creeper flying around.
Holy shit, I didn't think of that. He could just gut them all out and just be an invisible fucking Creeper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would not take the butt though. And just be a pair of cheeks flying around would be kind of cool.
Pair of Creeper cheeks.
Yeah.
The Invisible Man's human. The Creeper is a supernatural being, entity, whatever you want. Like, it's a thing. But it still, all it's got to do is, because it would hear the Invisible Man running with the feet hitting the ground. And all the Creeper has to do is throw one of his shurikens that potentially hits him or scrapes him. The blood will show. Just like when he wears clothes, the clothes show. The blood will show, and then he's dead meat.
I agree.
But counterpoint, I really don't want the Creeper to win.
That's not the point of this here.
But you see, for me, it is.
This is the matchup, dude.
I don't know. Fine, it's the Creeper. Fucking stupid Creeper.
Amber, where are you sitting on it?
I'm going Invisible Man.
All right.
Yeah, but I should have went Invisible Man.
Damn it. The Creeper wins out 2-1. It's just a tough show. The next one is Abigail from Abigail versus The Thing from The Thing. I don't think Abigail takes this one.
No, I don't. Why? How?
She's fast as shit. She'd jump on it like a spider monkey, and that's how I feel.
But what's she going to do to it?
I don't know. Bite the shit out of it. Claw it.
Yeah, but it's got that green goo. It doesn't have.
I was going to say, it doesn't have blood. All we ever see her do is drain people in there as a vampire. We don't know what the fuck the Thing's got in there, but it ain't blood.
Yeah, but I feel like she could kill it.
If you drink that, you might die.
Yeah, maybe, but.
Plus, then she's got to be in contact with it. It can morph into her.
Fair point. Fair point. Still leaning Abigail, though. That is a fair point. But.
Well, I'm not leaning. I'm voting for The Thing.
Amber, are you decided or where are you at with it?
I'm going to have a little girl ballerina beat up The Thing.
Just because of it doesn't have any blood. And I do feel like the minute that she bites it may kill her or harm her. And I hate the fact that I'm agreeing to The Thing.
All right. Then The Thing moves on 2-1. I'm the odd man out here. Greg, not that what we say on this one matters, but what do you think about that?
This wasn't even a second thought. She needs blood to survive. It doesn't have blood. It's going to take her over. Plain and simple. And then a vampiric thing? Oh.
All right. Fair enough. Thing moves on. Round 3. Okay. We don't have the wheel this week, right? Or forward in this contest. But we still have to deal with what the wheel did to us earlier.
Right. The wheel set the field. Yeah.
Right. For maybe the oddest matchup that we could possibly or have had a Murder Madness. Robert the Tire, who defeated Norman Bates in round 1, is going up against the killer of Pamela Voorhees from round 1, Bruce the Shark.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And this is what we got to fucking talk about.
Okay.
And I don't even know what wins this.
Should have gotten our shark experts on the phone to see if they could fuck up a shark, could fuck up a tire.
All right. I'm going to head over to Shark Forum. I'm going to Google real quick. Can a shark eat a tire?
Yes.
Sharks will eat anything. In fact, things like tires, license plate, a fur coat, a chicken coop, and even a full suit of armor have been found in their stomachs.
But can it eat a telekinetic tire that can blow up its head? And he can do that from shore. He doesn't even have to get in the water. He's just on the shore and he starts vibrating and blows up its head.
That would be a big old sushi fest. But yeah, I have to go with Robert.
I cannot fucking believe this.
Yeah, it's got to be Robert the Tire, man. He's just on shore, just shaking and boom. Bruce's head explodes before he even gets close enough. Do anything.
This is like Dr. Chalice for you all over again. This is bullshit.
Dr. Chalice is still my greatest accomplishment in Murder Madness. For the Lord Humphrey Cup.
I hate you. But, okay, hold on. Serious question here. Well, I mean, quotes. Serious question here.
Yeah, no, it's not.
What did we see? Because I don't remember. I've tried to avoid Robert at all costs. What did we see Robert the Tire blow up? Obviously, people's heads. Like, that was his whole thing. Right. Yeah. Did we see him blow anything else up?
Not that I recall. It's been a while since I've seen it too.
Okay. And he would shake, rumble, whatever the fuck, right?
Yeah, he would start vibrating, shaking,
and conjuring up the power to pop somebody's head, right?
Yeah.
Now, if he has to conjure that much to pop the head of a human being and shake and rumble and sit there for a second and pop the head of a human being, can he even pop an entire fucking big shark? Not even a regular shark, a very big shark.
He doesn't pop an entire human. He just pops their head.
Right.
So once you pop something's head, it's dead because their brain lives there.
But the shark doesn't really have a head. It's like a whole,
Nah, sharks have a head.
I mean, yeah, they have a head, sure, but it's huge because it's like, the whole front of their being, Can he, does he have enough to pop the head of Bruce? And if he does, how much is he going to have to sit there and fucking rumble and whatever? And can Bruce just fucking come up out of the water like he's known to do and eat the tire?
That's the whole thing. He doesn't even have to get that close, though. Like Robert can just be like back, 10 yards from the shore sitting on a fucking picnic table. You don't have to be that close. You don't even have to get him within striking distance of Bruce to do it.
All right. On that logic alone, I don't think that little fucking tire can. If human's head is very different than a shark's head, I'm going fucking Bruce the shark on that alone. Amber, you're the deciding vote here.
Sorry, I'm going with rubber.
God damn it.
Don't get too mad, Mikey. I wanted to wait until we decided to say this, but Jaws is Tim Davis's favorite movie. And if we're going to war with those fuckers, this is good for us.
Yeah, but it's fucking rubber, man. I'm not happy about this. Tim, oi. Like, this is bullshit, Tim.
Nah, Robert the Tire beats Bruce.
Greg, we're not that what we say matters, but where are you on this?
Doesn't matter. Even if Bruce were to eat the tire, it would stay in one spot and then blow him up from the inside out.
Not if he destroys the tire while chewing it.
It would,
but I don't even know if he can. Like, do they just fucking chew it a little bit and swallow it? I have no idea. We gotta wait till next week when we hear back from whatever shark forum I sign up for.
No, usually tires are usually small enough that they would just swallow it whole.
Right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't even know if that's a thing. Yeah, but I don't know,
because tires have been found inside shark's stomach, but they're usually swallowed in whole pieces. They don't chew it because their teeth are strong and could maybe get through a tire, but still, even when Robert ended up at the end of rubber, he then turned into a tricycle. So he never really dies.
This is bullshit, and I don't like it. I just want everybody. I want that to be known.
So from what Greg said, we can infer that Robert is indestructible and sharks don't masticate their food.
Well, wait, we don't know about the second part of that. We got to wait until we hear back from whatever shark forum I sign up for.
Depends on the size of the food.
Well,
mostly I just wanted to say masticate. I like that word.
It shows you that in Jaws, the original, as well as in Deep Blue Sea, that they swallow license plates.
Yeah.
And they swallow them whole. They don't, it's just not something that they chew up on. And I think if they did swallow Robert would get him from the inside out.
God damn it. All right. Robert the fucking tire moves on. You happy, Rob?
I am happy because I feel like he's finally getting justice from when you sold him short against Candyman.
Let it go. All right. Let it go. Next matchup. Big name in here. Leatherface versus the creature from the Black Lagoon. This is a tough matchup.
Which Leatherface? Are we talking original?
Probably fair to go original. Man.
I mean, my gut feeling is Leatherface. He's got a chainsaw.
Yeah. And I would imagine, I'm thinking, what is the creature of the Black Lagoon made of? Obviously, he's like a fish creature thing, right? But I don't think he's anything that would, like a chainsaw, wouldn't be able to penetrate,
Yeah, I think the chainsaw could cut through him. I don't know that for certain, but I would assume so.
Amber, what are you thinking?
Honestly, I have a totally different opinion on it because Leatherface being so meek from the original one, and, you could tell he's special. I think that all the creature would have to do is stand up out of water and he just look at it because he's mesmerized because we never saw it before. And I think that the creature from the Black Lagoon would slice his head off. I just don't think Leatherface could survive that because he's so distracted as he is, and he's trying to do the best for his family, yes, but I think that he would lose his concentration and the creature from the Black Lagoon would get him.
Have we? Creature from the Black Lagoon, great film. I haven't seen it in a long time. I don't remember him going up against anybody's size.
No, I don't even.
He went up against that one guy that was a diver with the woman that the creature was trying to take and stuff. He was a pretty good size man.
I see Leatherface grabbing his chainsaw, revving that shit, raising it over his head and going full speed and just slicing. And I can see Amber's side as well, because the creature from the Black Lagoon, quicker, definitely more agile than a big old Leatherface. But I feel like that chainsaw will hit something.
Yeah, but if he goes back into the water, which he can hold his breath and stuff, and once he can lure him out there, I think that's all she wrote.
Yeah, I'm not sure Leatherface is going in the water, though.
No, I don't
I think that he probably would because, again, he's special and he's distracted easily.
But see, I kind of go the other way. Like I see the logic to what you're saying, but I think instead of being mesmerized or interested or distracted by what he's seen because he's never seen it before, I think he's immediately going to be afraid of it. And when he's afraid of it, he's gonna start jabbing that chainsaw at it.
I can see your point, and I do respect that, but I still say he'd lose to the Black Lagoon.
All right, I'm going Leatherface, Mikey.
All right, Amber, you're head fast on. You're firmly going Creature from Black Lagoon, right?
Right.
Okay. I see.
What the fuck does head fast mean?
Head fast. I don't know. Like, did I just make something up, or is that a thing?
I think so. You mean headstrong?
No. Head fast is that's a thing. Yeah.
I'm Googling head fast. I never heard of that. I think you just made that up. Oh, you are right. Head fast is a nautical term referring to a mooring rope or a hawser used to secure the boat.
I've heard that before.
A boat or to a wharf or dock. So clearly that's what you meant in the context of that statement.
I know it means you're going fucking straight for something. Yeah, and that's what that is. You, what was that term you used? Hoosering? You hoosered towards the Creature of the Black Lagoon. But that's what you did. Yeah. I can see Amber's. See, this is where it goes south for me because I see what Amber's saying. The creature, because defense is part of things as well. So Amber does have a point. Even if things don't go the creature's way out of the rip, he can kind of, he has an advantage to go to a place that Leatherface won't have that advantage anymore. But I feel like that chainsaw is going to hit something, like I said before. And even if the creature gets away and kind of lure Leatherface towards any body of water or anything like that, what damage was done? What if he's missing a fucking arm, or something like that? Like, I got to go Leatherface, Amber. And this is tough. This is unlike the last matchup that we had that was utterly ridiculous. This one's actually two very sizely beings going at it in strengths in different areas, but I just feel like that chainsaw will do damage. Even if it doesn't kill him, I feel like it'll do enough damage to hinder greatly. Greg, where are you on this?
My vote would be for Creature because, again, size-wise, they're both probably about the same height. Leatherface is wider.
Right.
And I just think that that Creature would know kind of the sound of a chainsaw would be similar to the sound of like a propeller on a boat. So he would know to avoid that sound at all costs. Blades kind of not necessarily exactly similar, but he would hear the sound of the propeller, see the blades, and then see this chainsaw and the blades moving on it. He would know to avoid it. And he's got more agility where I think he can get, a couple good swipes in that would potentially wound Leatherface a little bit. Then he goes in for the kill.
I can see the opportunity in that. I can see that. But I just feel like Leatherface will hit something. A leg, an arm, a shoulder, God forbid, a head is a knock. There's just so much more. I don't know. I just see Leatherface doing damage, if not killing, with the chainsaw.
I can respect that. I can.
Yeah. It's a tough matchup.
It is. It's a tough matchup.
But also a weird matchup.
Yeah, a weird matchup.
What if it's not the creature from the Black Lagoon and it was Gilman from The Shape of Water?
Oh, he's dead.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
He might just fuck Leatherface. We don't know.
What's wrong with you? Amber, why would you say that?
I'm just throwing out possibilities. I don't know.
Grinding Nemo has nothing on Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Nothing. Shame on you for even saying it.
I think he's sexier. He got the girl.
I mean, see that hug Leatherface gave that lady running out of that house? All right, we just had a tough matchup. This one, probably not so tough. Carrie.
So my initial feeling here is that we've seen this matchup and Carrie defeated Jason in part 7.
But I don't know if Carrie could though. She was so erratic.
I mean, we've literally seen it like she did.
No, I understand.
That girl was just Carrie. That's all it was.
But that girl harnessed her powers in a way that we haven't truly seen Carrie harness. Like she just kind of was, very like it just kind of happened. Like she was put in a situation, and granted, being in front of Jason Voorhees is a fucking hell of a situation. So yeah, I see that point. But she never truly conjured it. In part 7, I forget the final girl's name, but she figured out her power and used it directly. Would Carrie even be able to do that?
Wow.
Right? It's a fair argument here.
It is a fair argument, but with her telekinesis and her pyro powers, I think that she could hold Jason off at bay. I think she could get him trapped in the prom area, gymnasium, and just do her worst on him and get away like she did, so that she killed the 2 bullies that dumped the pig blood on him. I think she would be able to hold him off because she read a lot of books. She did a lot of research on what was going on with her, and she grew her powers on her own.
My question would be, could she hold Jason off?
I think she could with the telekinesis. I think that she could squish him between the stadium bleacher seats, or get him where he's knocked up back into the very back of the bleacher seats. I think she could hold him off.
But what if they're in a neutral area too? Maybe not so much the woods, like that would be very fourth for Jason.
If they were just having like a fight, I think that she could hold him back. I think that she could. And I don't think he would understand how she's doing it. And I don't think he could figure it out, to be honest.
Rob, where are you on this, man? Because this is fucking very hard.
Halloween is still my favorite franchise, but Jason Voorhees is still my favorite killer, or my favorite character in horror. And I just keep coming back to the fact that we have seen Carrie defeat him already. I can't get over that. Like I'm sorry, Chris. I know you're gonna be mad, but I have to vote for Carrie. We've seen it already,
Greg, Peanut Gallery, send help.
And that wasn't even real Carrie. That was like the Timu Carrie.
Timu Carrie.
One, Rob already makes the conclusive point of we've seen this, Carrie wins. Second of all, which Jason are we talking about? Because that absolutely matters.
Yeah.
If it's 2, 3, or 4 Jason, she wins no contest. Obviously, if it's 7 Jason, she kills him. I think if she kills 7 Jason, she kills 6 and she kills 8. 9 is a no contest because then she's basically up against any other human. The only one that's going to give her a problem is Uber Jason.
Yeah, we're not doing that though.
Okay, then. So
yeah. All right. Well, Rob, you don't carry.
We didn't figure what if it's Roy?
Then it's even worse.
We went through all the other ones. I'm just saying we don't want to leave Roy out.
Yes, we do. All right. So Rob, you're confirmed going Carrie?
As much as I hate to, I am head fast for Carrie.
All right. My thought, I'm going to go Jason, and it's because Amber brings up great points. And I truly see that Jason having shit thrown at him and fire, like who knows, what's going to be thrown at him by Carrie. But I see him walking forward, whatever hits him, and he's going to walk through it, especially if we're talking more of the zombified Jasons from the later movies, and he's slicing. And I don't know if she has enough or can do enough in the short amount of time she's going to have between him getting to her. And I feel like he'll just walk through whatever because he's fucking Jason. Deciding vote. Who you going?
I'm still going with Carrie. But I do respect what you say about Jason and everything, that he could just bulldoze his way through it. But I think she's going to go hardcore, and I really think it's Carrie.
For the record, I don't respect anything you say, Mikey.
God damn it. So, which is worse? Jason going out in round 1 to Pinhead, a Cenobite, the master of the Cenobites from a dimension of hell, or a high school girl in round 2? So, why does Jason keep getting done so filthy?
The last time Jason got knocked out early in Murder Madness, I was mad as hell about it.
Right.
And I can't even get mad at this because I can't come up with an argument that says Jason can beat her because we've already seen her beat it. So, like, I mean, I still feel like the first time was more egregious. It was the first round. I hate Pinhead. At least this I can look at and go, well, I've seen this already.
That part 7 really does make a damning argument for this matchup. All right. Carrie moves on. Chris, want you to know.
Hell of a deal.
I am Arizona hard right now, going for Jason. I couldn't be more on Chris's side if I tried for this one. And so much for us not hearing shit in the mailbag, I feel like.
I'm not happy about it either, but there's nothing. This, again, an awful matchup for Jason Voorhees because they happen to make Jason versus generic Carrie.
It's a hell of an argument. That's what I'm saying. That is a fucking hell of an argument. And you guys have great points. I'm not saying it's, like this is an egregious knockout name value. And, at first glance, sure, but I get it. But I don't think Chris is going to feel the same way. Is all I'm going to say. But I just want to point out, Chris, I was the lone vote for Jason, and I am Arizona hard right now. I couldn't be more your friend if I tried. All right. The next matchup. Oh, boy. I feel like Rob's going to get mad at me here. Michael Myers. You guys might have heard of him. Going up against the Demogorgon.
God damn it. I told you I didn't want to put this fucking Demogorgon in this goddamn tournament.
Yeah.
Ooh.
This is ugly. Which Michael Myers are you going with?
Original? Seems right.
Damn.
I'm trying real hard. We can't have Jason and Myers going out back to back. God, fuck. See, the wheel.
We're going to have to, and it's your fault.
It's not my fault.
It is your fault. We had a discussion about this goddamn Demogorgon before we made the final decision on who was going in this thing. And I told you I didn't think he should be there. And you were like, oh, we got to have him. Stranger Things, blah, 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 bullshit. But I just looked up the Demogorgon, and there's no way Michael Myers beats this fucking thing.
No.
The shirt, though. The goddamn Demogorgon. $1,000,000% a shirt. Oh, man. That goddamn Demogorgon is going to be a tough out.
Yeah, there's like nothing it can't do.
I mean, look, we're going to have it within reason, but it's fast, it's strong, and it bites. Real big bites,
according
too.
To this, it also has regenerative health powers.
Yeah, but again,
even if it does get hurt.
Yeah, but it doesn't regenerate immediately. Like it has been killed. It's just unfortunate that it was killed by somebody with much like Carrie, somewhat telekinetic powers. And Michael Myers does not obtain that.
Yeah, Michael ain't got no powers like that. He got a fucking kitchen knife. Ain't gonna work against the Demogorgon. God damn it.
Next year, don't put that in.
Damn Demogorgon, Rob.
I'm voting Michael Myers. I don't give a shit. Fuck it. I didn't want this fucking thing in the tournament anyway. Let's get it out of here.
I have to do the responsible thing of over the Demogorgon.
And
you guys didn't mind doing it to Jason. What's the problem here with Myers? Yeah, see, this is where the pain comes, ladies and gentlemen. The longer this thing goes, the more you lose, and it fucking sucks. And to be completely fair, I do see just like quick scroll 3 people that I think can take out the Demogorgon. So it's not like he's unbeatable. It's just unfortunate. Michael Myers is not the one that can do it.
All right, fine. I vote for the fucking Demogorgon. Fucking stupid thing.
So it's upgraded from the goddamn Demogorgon to the fucking Demogorgon?
Whatever it is. I don't give a fuck about that thing.
I like goddamn Demogorgon a lot better. That's a shirt. That goddamn Demogorgon. Amber?
I have to go with the Demogorgon because I've been sitting here thinking, how? He basically has a butcher knife and that's it. This thing is like huge. And I think it would overpower him and take him out.
Yeah, and it'll dash at him too. Like it's got that fucking leap. And as much as I want to see a world where Myers can withstand the leap, forget about the scratch, the claw, the bite, forget about that. We didn't even get to that yet. That leap will render him, he's not going to make it. And he's not, fast enough to really go to avoid it.
This is the last year we're doing this tournament.
We say that every year.
I'm killing this fucking thing. I don't know why we do this every year.
Goddamn Demogorgon. All right. Well, that is extremely unfortunate, but the goddamn Demogorgon moves on. Okay. The next matchup is Gabriel from Malignant.
Are we in the lower left-hand quadrant now?
I don't know where we are. I don't know. Leave me alone, please. We just lost Jason and Myers. Look at the quadrant thing now. Gabriel from Malignant going up against Sam from Trick or Treat. And I'm going to have to lean on you guys because I have not wasted my time with Malignant yet.
Gabriel is really fast, really agile, really deadly, really stupid. I hate that movie. Sam, from what I remember, Sam was pretty fast, right?
Quick little guy. He wasn't, quite, I wouldn't use the term agile, but he was fast.
I mean, my gut's saying Sam, but I don't really have a good thing to back it up with. I could be persuaded here if anybody wants to argue for Gabriel.
Amber, are you trying to do that?
No, I already have mine picked and I'm standing solid with it. I just didn't care. I didn't care for Gabriel that much. It really didn't give me what I want. Where Sam, it's a fun watch. It's a cool watch. It's got some awesome kills. It's got some awesome soups in it. And I'm sticking with Sam.
Yeah, Greg, what do you think?
Yeah, Greg. Also, Greg, are you chuckling still for what Demogorgon did to Michael Myers?
I mean, all I keep thinking is rightfully so, because Myers shouldn't have made it past the first round.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you thought he should have died to Audrey 2 from Little Shop of Horrors.
He would have been destroyed by the plant. Audrey 2 would have bound him up with the thing, so he wouldn't have been able to go dabby, and she would have ate him. Problem solved. Myers is out. And Gabriel versus Sam is actually a lot tougher. Because Gabriel has every single advantage over Sam. The speed, the size. The real big issue is that Gabriel, for lack of better terms, is human. Sam is not. So Sam has the supernatural on his side, and no matter what you physically do to Sam, he survives. So no matter how much cutting that Gabriel does, Sam's going to survive that. And I think Sam's going to get that one blow that's going to take him out. And as much as I want Gabriel to move on, because I actually like the character, it's an excellent villain. It has to be Sam. I just don't see a way that Gabriel has anything supernatural to be able to potentially take Sam out. Sam is the embodiment of Halloween. You're not killing the embodiment of Halloween.
All right. Sounds like we're in agreement, everybody, that it's Sam. I mean, I guess that is what makes it so tough. I mean, Gabriel is a very efficient, quick killer. But yeah, I feel my gut was Sam. So I'm going to stick with that. I'm going Sam.
Yeah. I've seen parts of Malignant. Has not changed my mind on not wanting to waste my time with it yet. And, I've caught glimpses of Gabriel and as quick, efficient. I agree with all that. But Sam was quick too. And he wasn't quite agile, but he was quick. And he was very brutal. As we've seen in the opening kill of the movie, he can be fast and he strikes, like he doesn't swing with, he don't waste any of his shots, he's going to, when he swings and takes a stab, it's going to mean something. And I do think he would be quick enough to at least avoid Gabriel, if lunged at or anything like that, and land a blow or two. And I feel like they would be damaging. And I just don't feel like Gabriel's got the balls enough, honestly, to hang with Sam. What it comes down to. So 3-0, Sam moves on. Nice. All right. Next matchup. Seth Brundle from The Fly going up against Sweeney Todd.
It's The Fly. What are we talking about?
Yeah. I'm thinking.
Flying no hair. Sweeney Todd's only here because he got Jeremy Melton in the first round.
He did get Jeremy Melton in the first round. He passed go and collected $200. Free parking and all those things. He's fast though. Like he's very I don't think it's as easy as you're making it out to be, Rob. I'm leaning Fly as well.
This is the easiest thing in the world to me. Like we've already spent too much time on this one, in my opinion.
Amber, where are you at?
I'm with The Fly.
Strongly? Head fast?
I would say so, yeah.
Greg?
Eyes twitching.
No, I'm thinking as quick-handed as Sweeney.
Yeah.
I just don't think he'll have an answer, even just for like the mucus or whatever that the fly puts out. Like, there's no way Sweeney Todd wins. Now, Jeremy Mountain would have beaten the fly easy.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
I'm sorry. The crossbow that Jeremy Mountain uses easily can take out the fly from 30 yards out.
The little Nerf gun?
Not a Nerf gun. It's an actual fucking bow and arrow.
It's the worst one in television history.
Rob, do you hear this?
I hear it. Look. That's if Jeremy Melton's hands aren't too slippery from all the pee and blood pouring out of his body for him to study him and use the crossbow.
I mean, he only peed when he was a child, when he was being bullied, 1. And 2, he only bleeds from his nose after he kills. Not during, not before, after. So his hands would be perfectly dry enough to hold the bow and arrow to put one right in between the fly's eyes.
They don't go into it in the movie either, but I bet he poops his pants too. He looks like a pants
wears
pooper.
black pants.
Yeah, he looks like a pants pooper.
Once a weenie little pants sweater, always a weenie little pants sweater. Let's be honest. This is what you get, Greg.
That's the fly. This is
yeah.
What are we talking about? It's Johnny Depp. The fly don't beat up Johnny Depp.
Like keep in mind, speaking of shit in pans, what about shit in beds? Yeah, I see what Sweeney Todd, very fast-handed. Greg put it perfectly, and also brutal. Like he stabs with purpose. But I do see, even if he avoids the fly, which is obviously going to fly in, be very fast, and I do see a world where Sweeney Todd can, maybe avoid an attack and quick hands, stab. I feel like that will piss off, that won't kill the fly. And as we've seen, the fly is very strong. I feel like it'll just really ultimately piss him off. And, it's going to be even worse.
I don't know, because I get where Rob is at, and I did go for the fly, but we're talking Jeff Goldblum, and he is kind of narcissistic, and I think he would go in for a shave, and that's where Sweeney could get him.
Nah, I'm leaning fly.
I'm definitely going with fly, but there could be good theories of Sweeney winning.
It's an argument for sure. Sweeney Todd is he's in a musical and he's got I could see someone taking him lightly, but I don't think he should be taking that. He's a very brutal guy when he needs to be and wants to be. And as much as I'm going fly as well, I feel like there's an argument to be had. Are we all, is it 3-0 fly?
Yes.
Amber?
Yes.
And I'm taking Sweeney Todd lightly. Fuck that guy.
Whoop your ass.
Fuck him. Why don't you go sing a song about it?
Next matchup. Candyman went very deep in our first Murder Madness tournament. Finals, I believe, if I remember, very deep into the tournament. Going up against Billy from Black Christmas.
Oh, Candyman. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know what Billy going to do. Call him on the phone?
You might creep him out. But Billy might want to be his victim too. So, that's a whole nother thing.
I don't think he's going to creep him out any more than I did.
Very true. Security during your Tony Todd meet and greet. Rest in peace to a legend. Security might have had to be called because you were getting handsy. Amber, is this a conversation you want to have?
No, because Candyman takes it.
Oh, yeah. Easily.
Yeah. And by the way, fuck the Oscars for not putting Tony Todd in that in memoriam.
Disgusting. Man of theater and everything else. Disgusting.
Yeah.
All right. Candyman moves on. That's the shortest discussion of the night.
I mean, what's Billy going to do? Come on.
It's almost like Jeremy Melton was in again. And even then, we would go on about pants wetting or something. We talk more about Jeremy Melton tonight than we do about this matchup.
Yeah. I mean, look, I love Black Christmas. I like Billy, but he can't go beat Candyman.
There's 7 more matchups for this round. Next one, Count Orlok, Nosferatu, going up against Ellie from Evil Dead Rise. And I'm going to let you know now, I'm going Ellie, easily. So talk to me here.
Yeah, I'm having trouble with this one.
I can see it. I'm not saying it should be that easy, but for me it is all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, vampire versus Deadite, that's rough.
Yeah, and a fucking brutal Deadite.
Well, if you go mythological, her being a Deadite, her blood is dead, and I think it would hurt Nosferatu if he drank from her.
That's true too.
It's just it's a no-no in the vampire world, just like glitter.
Yeah, agreed.
Glitter's cool.
Fucking Twilight fan. You too, Greg.
Well, that's what he has on TV.
Greg.
Oh, is that what you're watching too, Mikey?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got Twilight on there. Don't worry about it.
I didn't know we were having a Twilight movie night.
We're not.
I can't wait for that to win the fucking movie night vote and we watch it. It's going to be great.
It's come dangerously close. And I don't like it at all.
If this needs a couple extra votes, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we were real close. That was where he really rigged the vote. He was winning up until the last minute. And then all of a sudden, mystery votes came pouring in for whatever bullshit movie he wanted to watch.
Look, I got to do what I got to do. And I got to also go on a Shark forum and a Discord forum to see if I can ban people before they fucking join. All right, Greg, just leave me alone. Twilight. Anyway, so Amber, you're leaning Ellie?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I mean, I think Amber's language or logic is strong because it's the exact same logic we use with Abigail and the Thing. If you can't drink the Thing's blood because it's not human.
And you're not going to latch on to Ellie long enough to drain anything significant.
Yeah. And, technically as a Deadite, she is dead. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I can see going Ellie.
3-0, Amber?
Definitely.
All right. Ellie moves on. Next matchup. Holy shit. Okay. This is Angela Baker from Sleepaway Camp going up against The Walking Dead's Negan.
Yeah.
Daddy.
Angela.
What?
Yeah, it's Angela. She's crazy, dude. You see how she killed people?
She ain't that crazy, dude. And keep in mind, too, Negan is, if he does move forward in this round, is going to make a living off of killing crazy women because he defeated Pearl in round 1.
Yeah, but Angela killed a dude with a beehive. She stuck a curling iron up that girl's hoo-ha.
Well, Negan don't have a hoo-ha.
That's something.
Excuse me. Yes, we do.
Negan doesn't.
No,
Negan don't have a hoo-ha.
I've told you before. I last round had to vote against Negan. I voted for Pearl because I haven't fucking watched. Well, I know nothing about Negan other than he got a baseball bat, and I did not go back. Surprise, and watch The Walking Dead to catch up to Negan. So I don't know enough about the guy.
Let me paint you this picture. You're very familiar with Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Sizely Man. That's Negan. That was Negan in the comic books. He looks very much like Negan.
I didn't read the comic books either. Surprise.
Imagine. Picture, and this is honestly what stands out, because yes, baseball bat, bashing people's head in, dealing with zombie hordes, all these things, understood. But the thing that really kind of boils down, especially since he's gone up against humans to this point in the tournament, comes down to one scene. And Greg, being very familiar with The Walking Dead, remembers very much what I'm talking about. Picture Rob and Amber, almost a prison fight. Where so you guys are in the cafeteria. There's a big circle of dudes around you, and there's just two big dudes throwing hands. He had his way with another sizely grown man. Angela Baker's not going to do it. Greg, am I right or am I wrong from that?
I mean, if they were to throw hands, no, Negan will win. However,
she's the slasher, though.
Hold on. However, who do I think wins this matchup? It's Angela. He's going to be taken in with her like he was with Judith.
Oh, no. I don't.
You forgot about Judith.
You don't know who's Judith, Rob.
she was Negan was so taken in with her in The Walking Dead. Unbelievable.
He's hitting her in the head with a bat. And like we said last week, Negan is not opposed to hitting a woman upside the head with a bat, as we've seen.
Wait, you got to take into consideration that Angela's 13, 14 at the most. There's no way that she could stand up to a man of that stature.
No, Negan don't play games, Rob. I know how you feel about The Walking Dead. Negan don't fuck around. He was ready to kill kids, too.
I'm going with the Julie theory, or what was her name, Greg?
Judith.
I'm going with Judith, and then I'm picking Angela.
I'm going with the fact that Negan has proved he has no problem killing a woman or a man and an adult or a child. He has attempted to and killed both. I don't know if he ended up killing a child on the show, but he's
tried such a sissy. He can't kill a child.
Oh, no, he tried to kill Carl several times.
Right. He tried, but he didn't get it done.
But it wasn't because of Carl, though. One of the times he was going to kill Carl, a fucking tiger jumped in out of nowhere. Angela Baker don't got no goddamn tiger.
I'll kill a child. I'll kill that Skinamarink baby. Whoop its ass.
Rob, that's too hard. Whoop his ass, fine. Right, come on. That logic. Come on, man.
Hold on. The problem is Negan still has a soft spot he doesn't want to kill. That's the thing, though, about Negan. He doesn't want to kill children. He really doesn't, because he knows that's the only kind of future to keep going on with the humans in the world. Now, these were adult men that were trying to kill him. These were adult women that were trying to kill him. I think he's going to be unsuspecting of her, and up close and personal, she's gonna pull one out and stab him real deep before he gets a chance. She'll stab him a couple times before he gets a chance to actually kill her.
We've seen Negan stabbed, shot, everything, and keep fighting, dude. There is, to me, nothing Angela can do to kill Negan at first shot, and that's what she would have to do. Because, like you said, he may not want to kill a child, but we've seen if he has to, he fucking will.
Yeah, if he has to. The problem is he's going to be taken in by her first.
Okay, this whole taken in, like this 50-something-year-old dude is gonna have a crush on like a 13, 14 on it.
He's gonna have a soft spot for her. He will.
Of course, Mikey likes it. Mikey got a thing for diddlers.
He doesn't mean it that way.
He drove him to want to kill him.
Dude, her pee-pee is bigger than his, probably.
Well, no, I seen the end of that movie. Probably not. Look, I'm going Negan, and this should have been a shorter conversation than Candyman and Billy. That's how easy it is for me. So, Rob, you're locked in on Angela Baker.
I don't know, man. I mean, look, I'm looking for any excuse to get rid of Negan because I know who this fucking guy is. I feel like the Judith theory is pretty strong, to be honest with you.
Amber, where are you leaning?
And Angela does go after people she sees as bullies.
Yeah, but she catches them unsuspectingly. You know,
but she could do that with Negan. Negan's a human. He got a poop too. She could drop a fucking hornet's nest on his head.
Amber, where are you leaning?
Even though I really don't know shit about his character as Negan, I'm gonna have to go with Negan because just the sheer brutality of what I've heard, the sheer size, I just think he would take her over in a heartbeat.
She would have to kill him first try out of nowhere. You know, and I get that's kind of her thing, so we can't dismiss it entirely. But it's got to kill. I don't think she's getting that, man.
I don't think so either.
No. Rob, what's your final vote, Rob?
My final vote is for Angela, but it doesn't matter.
All right. Well, Amber, you're going Negan firm? Head, what was it? Head fast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Negan moves on. Rob, you got to watch a little walking. Maybe can I put in TV shows? Like, no, watch like 2 episodes?
If I can't put in Smokey and the Bandit, you can't put in a TV show.
That's kind of fair. All right. That's tough. Speaking of tough, it shouldn't have been tough. It was a tough fucking argument. It shouldn't have been tough. Speaking of tough, though.
It's going to be tough sledding for Negan because I don't know anything about the guy.
Well, he's pinned up. We know Ellie's in there. I don't know if Ellie will match up with Candyman next round. So that's going to be a fucking tough matchup. But let's find out who Negan goes up against next round of round 3 with this matchup. Freddy Krueger versus Victor Crowley. Now, Rob, a little peek behind the curtain here. Round 1, when we had Chris on, we went over a little bit, mostly for me having a little too much fun with Drink Roll Call, not paying attention to where matchups were. So we kind of had to scrap those. Might be released later on. But I believe in those matchups that didn't count because we went over, Freddy Krueger got matched up against Victor Crowley and lost.
I don't remember. That was a couple of weeks ago at this point. I remember. This does seem familiar, though. Yeah. I don't remember which way I voted because it is very, very difficult. Because we always talk about Freddy. You get him in the real world. That's the only way you can kill him. And obviously, in the real world, Freddy ain't killing Victor Crowley. I mean, it's just not happening.
I kind of want to hear,
though. You know, it's the dream world.
Greg, I kind of want to hear from you because obviously you're a really big Freddy. What do you think about this one?
I'm trying to picture what happens when Victor Crowley.
Does he sleep?
I think so. I think he sleeps and he goes out every night. Just because he can't be killed at that present moment. Like, let's say somebody went out there with a bazooka and tried to blow him up, right? I mean, that might do the trick, actually. But then once he's done, searching for his dad for the night, whether he finds him or doesn't, I think he goes back home and he rests. So, yeah, I think since he rests, Freddy kills him.
According to Google, in the film Victor Crowley, the character Victor Crowley, a deformed swamp monster, which is mean, by the way. We don't need to be throwing words like that around.
It's a little rude.
But he is depicted as not sleeping.
Amber, where are you with this?
If he's not sleeping, then there's no way that Freddy could get him. Because the only way that Freddy could really get him is if he, in a dream state, that he gets him in and kills him that way, because he's just that powerful. But if he doesn't dream, if he doesn't sleep, I would say Victor Crowley would probably take it.
I forget what I was watching, but I had an epiphany about Freddy Krueger, and I thought about this tournament. And the struggle to get, we always talk about, if you get Freddy out of the real world. All right, fine. That's a very credible argument, obviously. A big part of his whole thing. But what about the time spent trying to get Freddy out of the real world, out of the dream world and into the real world? And, a lot of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies, I feel like that argument is kind of glossed over.
I don't feel like it takes them a lot of time, though. What it takes some time to do is to figure out they need to do it. It doesn't take any time to actually do it.
Right. But that's part of the thing, though, man. You got to figure, will Victor Crowley know how to do it? No. Could he figure it out maybe or get lucky? Sure. So
here's the weird thing about this now. Victor Crowley doesn't sleep from everything that I'm reading. He's not human. He's a revenant.
Right.
So he doesn't sleep. But if he doesn't sleep, he can't pull Freddy out of the dream world at all. So it's almost like they can't get to each other.
Yeah, it's kind of like a standoff between two beings that are unkillable with each other.
So in a situation like this, what do we do? And I say that because, and as much because I'm a huge Freddy fan as well, I feel like no matter what we do here, it doesn't end well for Freddy. Because, okay, say, fine, they can't get to each other. Victor Crowley doesn't sleep. This wheel would fucking match Freddy Krueger up with a goddamn Revenant, right? So now we got to figure out what we do. We put him on equal playing grounds, right? So we put him in a fucking battle arena, the two of them in a pit, and Victor Crowley has his powers to where he doesn't sleep and, all these other things that come with Victor Crowley. And Freddy has his powers. Some of them were, even all of them, obtained from the dream world. And we're just in this fucking superhero scenario, right?
Well, if I check something, if you take away Freddy's powers, and there's really no way that you could take away.
You have to do the same to the other.
Right. But there's really no way to do that because he is, like you said, a reverend. And I think if it came down to a fist fight, I think I'd take Freddy.
That's what I'm saying, man. If you strip them all of everything and just have them go at it, obviously Victor Crowley's whooping his ass, Freddy's ass. If you give them both,
you can take away all the powers you want from Victor Crowley. You're not taking away that strength.
Right.
Like, he just has creature. That. Yeah.
Right. But even if you let Freddy have his powers and you just let him live in the superhero world for this matchup and have fun, which is what the horror genre is all about, all that shit. I still don't know. Like, I feel like Victor can push through or stomp through anything we've seen Freddy put forth in all of his films and these entities he creates and becomes. See him, what doesn't he get through, Greg?
Alternate playing field, so to speak, where Victor has all his powers, Freddy has all his powers.
Right. From what we've seen in the movies, the Freddy pillar, that worm thing he was in part in Dream Warriors, him throwing shit around and fucking in Nightmare 2.
If we want to look at it slightly differently, you could almost look at it as a Freddy versus Jason matchup, where Freddy, if he's got the powers he would have in the Dreamland, could throw Victor Crowley around and also then keep him kind of pinned like he did Jason with the rebar. And then he can come in and basically slice his head off while Crowley's pinned. If you're giving him both if you're giving them both the full access of their powers in a half real world, half dreamland playground, he could do what he did to Jason in the playground that they had in Freddy vs. Jason. Then if he pinned him down and just kind of like tapped into his brain to see what he was thinking and kind of what kind of fears could he harbor on that Victor Crowley has, and maybe use that to his advantage to win.
But Jason was asleep when that happened is the thing. They'd both be awake with their powers. Jason was limited in those scenarios. Victor would be up because we have to create a scenario for this.
Right. I mean, you're giving Victor Crowley all his powers, but if you're giving Freddy all his powers, he also kind of would have like a telekinetic ability, because that kind of in the Dreamland, he can do that. And if we're giving him every power he's got in the Dreamland, it's a power he would have to be able to kind of just play ping pong or pinball with Victor Crowley like he did with Jason. Just saying, based off giving the full extent of their powers, he could also then harness what's inside Crowley's head if he pinned him down long enough.
I feel like Victor Crowley gets to Freddy eventually, because we've seen him take some shit. You know, I hate to do it, but I think I'm going Victor Crowley. And I hate it. I hate it to death. But I feel like Victor, and that's the thing too. Jason, and that was the argument we had the cutout version of this before. We've seen Freddy versus Jason. This is the argument that we had with Carrie versus Jason earlier tonight. We've seen Freddy versus Jason. Victor Crowley is a much faster Jason Voorhees. And Freddy had trouble with Jason. And, you know, one could argue that Jason came out with a lot of help, came out on top at the end of that movie. I feel like Victor would get there quicker. A lot quicker. Amber, do you know where you're going yet?
Not really, but I think I'm going to go with Victor Crowley because he's just unkillable, where Freddy's died in almost every movie. He comes back, yeah, but Victor Crowley don't die. He just keeps going.
Rob?
Well, thank God for you, Amber, because this was going to be really tough for me to decide. I'm still not 100% certain. I think I'm leaning Victor Crowley, mainly for the reason that I get setting them aside and giving them all their powers and putting them in a neutral area and all that. He's sort of the one person in this whole thing that neutralizes Freddy's powers by just not sleeping.
Yep.
You know, like, and I keep coming back to that. Like, there's not anything Freddy can really do to try and kill him. Like, if we put these two in a situation where it's like one of you has to kill the other, and Victor doesn't sleep, Freddy has to come out into the real world on his own, which he can do because we saw him do it in Freddy's Revenge, and he has to try and kill. And I just don't think it works for him.
I feel like Freddy vs. Jason, much like earlier, like I mentioned with the whole Carrie vs. Jason, Freddy vs. Jason, the film, is a damning argument for this matchup. And I fucking hate it because I want Freddy to do well so bad, but I think it's Victor Crowley.
Yeah, again, we've had for Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, and Freddy Krueger this round, terrible matchups.
Terrible. A fucking Revenant, literally, set in the films.
Yeah.
Hey, Victor Crowley moves on. God damn.
All right. That was tough.
That sucked balls. There's no other way to put it.
And it makes it harder because I don't want to knock out Freddy.
No.
You know? What are you going to do?
All right. Next matchup. And this one is really fucking good. The Collector versus Chrome Skull.
They are.
What quadrant are we in?
Who cares?
Mikey's not paying attention. No. I was hoping you were keeping it on your board.
I am.
Mikey's not paying attention.
He's only kidding.
I was going to say, what quadrant is it, Greg? I have no visual aid.
Bottom right.
Okay, we're coming towards the end of this.
Damn it.
Yeah, when we change quadrants, just shout it out, Greg. Feel free. Mikey's not going to do it. Mikey's not doing his job over here.
All right. Well, I don't know what to do here, so do your job and help. This is really tough.
It is tough. So the question really comes down to basically, can the Collector trap Chrome Skull before Chrome Skull gets to it?
Yeah.
Because I feel like Chrome Skull's going to kill him if he gets him.
Collector, but he's going to have brutal as well, though.
Not Chrome Skull brutal.
Fair. Collector is always a step ahead of the people who could have just left. I mean, right. to be fair, it's easy to keep a step ahead of people. He knows they're not going nowhere. They're gonna fucking, he's going to be around here somewhere.
Yeah, it's easy to catch people when they just turn around and drive right back to where you are every time.
But see, the people being chased are normal people and being watched, obviously. The Collector's super secretive. I don't think he gets that advantage, Chrome Skull.
Yeah. I mean, I think the Collector has the intelligence advantage. In speed, I don't know. Strength, brutality, I would give it to Chrome Skull.
Yeah.
But I bet the Collector could come up with a really cool trap for that fucking chrome mask.
Yeah, because all he really needs is water and electricity.
Yeah. Some sort of giant magnet or some shit. His fucking face is just stuck to it.
Remember, what are you thinking here? This is really tough. This is the most similar matchup, the best actual matchup we've had, I think.
The brutality that you get with Chrome Skull, he's brutal. He is brutal, but I think with the intelligence and the abilities to set traps, I think the Collector may have an advantage over that because he gets caught in a trap or two. He's not really going to get out of it. And like I said, electricity and water with him wearing a chrome skull, he's done.
Greg?
Collector traps him. It's not even... His Chrome Skull will just go headlong into whatever.
Fast.
Yeah, fast.
There you go.
And Amber brings up the water and electricity. We saw that, right? In the first movie, isn't there some trap with water and electricity or some bullshit? I can't remember. I haven't seen that movie in a while. I like that movie. I thought it was really good. But I haven't seen it in a long time. Written, did you notice it's a Saw prequel initially?
Sense.
Yeah, it was going to be like, I guess, an origin story of some sort. But then the studio didn't want to do it, so they made it its own thing.
They probably should have.
I'm going the Collector here, I think.
We're 3-0, right? Amber, you went Collector as well, or?
Yeah, I did.
All right. Yeah, 3. You know what? I'll throw a pity to Chrome Skull. Only because he could have made some noise here. He really could have. And again, unfortunate matchup. He neutralizes him pretty well. And the most likely outcome is it gets trapped eventually. So that one was tough. This one, maybe not so much. The Djinn from Wishmaster, who should not be in this tournament any longer because Art the Clown was robbed the last round. Carly, I'm talking to you. Going up against Amanda Young, who took out Santa Jaws in round 1. They're going up against each other now.
Does Amanda talk?
Yeah.
Game over. She wins.
Is it that easy?
I think so. That's the whole reason Art couldn't beat him, because Art couldn't make the wish to reset everything. But Amanda can, so it's done.
Amanda's not smart enough to make the proper wish.
She helped set up all these fucking ridiculous traps.
Just because she can set up traps doesn't mean she's going to choose the right words to make the wish correct itself to get rid of the Djinn. If it was John Kramer, if it was Hannibal Lecter, they can beat the Djinn because they would wish correctly. Amanda won't, because Amanda's not a genius. Amanda's just not smart enough to outsmart the Djinn.
I mean, I feel like I can make the right wish. I'd just be like, man, I wish this fucking evil Djinn wasn't here.
And then he would put himself in another part of the room. So now he's not exactly where you wanted him. He's now another part in the room. And now he takes your soul because you made a wish.
Amber? What are you thinking?
Fuck the Djinn.
My thoughts too. But I don't know. Face to face, tell them to kill each other. I kind of think Amanda dies to the Djinn.
Yeah, that's the way it looks out. But I don't know. I just don't care for the Djinn.
I mean, I stand by the Djinn beat Art the Clown.
You're insane.
Because Art couldn't talk.
We should have a first, Murder Madness first this year, where we revert a decision. It would be great.
No, it's never going to happen. And Amanda can talk. She beats the Djinn, in my opinion. But so I'm voting for Amanda. You guys, whatever you want to do.
You going Djinn, Amber? Do you know yet?
No, I'm not going Djinn. I'm going Amanda.
Holy shit. All right. Well, I reluctantly was going to go Jen, but my vote doesn't matter here, which is nice. So Amanda moves on. Okay. Next matchup, we have 2 more for round 2, and it is Chop Top versus Rose the Hat. And I hate it. I don't like it. I think it's Rose the Hat.
See, my gut feeling was Chop Top, but I struggle with Rose the Hat because I always have trouble remembering her powers. She's like a vampire, basically, though, right?
What she does is
it's not blood, but it's like life force or some bullshit.
And the way that she portrays it is, it's got to be young. The younger, the innocent. Even the girl that she brought into the troop.
Chop Top ain't none of those,
and for none of that, I'm going Chop Top.
So does she need, Greg, are you familiar with Rose the Hat too? It would help for multiple people because I'm very weary as well.
I've seen Dr. Sleep, but I'm really fuzzy on it because I didn't like it, so I only saw it once.
Okay. Rose the Hat could still steal Danny's shine because he has it. It's all about stealing the shine. And that's what suits them up. Like a vampire with blood, it's Rose the Hat with the shine. Could she get inside Chop Top's head and with it even more than it's already been fucked?
I don't think so.
And does Chop Top have the shine? Can they only get it from people who have it, right?
That's just it. You have to have the shine.
Right. She'd only be able to feed on him if he had the shine, which she doesn't. But would she still have the power to be able to get into his head and screw things up even more?
No, I think he's crazy enough.
I think he's too mentally topped, where her powers are not going to have any ability. And a pure fight, his insanity overwhelms any sort of like physical power. I mean, she got dusted by like a 12-year-old girl.
Yeah.
If she can't feed on him, that takes a big part of that whole theory, like all of it away.
Yeah, that was the part I was missing. Was they had to have the shine? Like I saw it in theaters and I haven't seen it since. So whatever year it came out, it's been that long
for them. But if they don't get it, then eventually it kind of starts to eat away at them,
and they start to deteriorate and stuff like that. They lost that one big member that they had,
the old guy,
because he was just too old and there was not enough life force that they could have.
And that's why she also kept the canisters that she swallowed up all them canisters before she went to the Overlook, and then basically got overwhelmed by all the ghosts that were in the Overlook in Dr. Sleep. I just don't see how she does it. She maybe has supernatural abilities, but that does not make up for the fact she's not getting nothing from Chop Top. He's gonna wipe the floor with her.
All right, that's good enough for me. I'll vote Chop Top.
So it just boils down to physical ability for the most part.
Yeah, you ain't got to twist my arm to keep Bill Moseley and Chop Top around. I'm good with that.
Amber, you're going Chop Top as well?
Oh yeah.
All right, 2-1, 2-1. Because I don't feel like this should be. I'm not sure still. But I'll go Rose the Hat and take the L on that one. All right. That's a tough matchup. Fuck me. The last matchup of round 2. Hannibal Lecter versus Santa from Santa's Sleigh.
I mean, Santa Claus is portrayed by WWE superstar Bill Goldberg in the 2005 Christmas horror film Santa's Sleigh.
Exactly.
Okay.
I didn't say any of that.
For the Lord Comfort Cup.
I just want to make sure everybody knows who we're talking about.
You don't need to do that every time.
Well, I mean, if you just say Santa, there's a lot of Santas. But if you say Santa as portrayed by WWE superstar Bill Goldberg in the 2005 Christmas horror film Santa's Sleigh, then people know exactly who you're talking about.
When you have to take a breath like that in between, it's too fucking long. All right? You don't do that for anybody else in this damn tournament. You don't have to do it for him. Who wins?
This is tough because clearly Santa, as portrayed by WWE superstar Bill Goldberg in the 2005 Christmas horror film Santa's Sleigh, has the strength advantage. But Hannibal's got this intelligence advantage.
Yeah. Never sat and watched this crappy Santa's Sleigh movie. But from what I've seen,
it's really good.
No, I'm good with not watching it.
This is why the patrons need to nominate it one year for the Christmas circle.
Patreon pick it when we're done with this tournament. And stop on this. Come on, man. This is going to be the one I forget. Yeah, like I was saying, the little bit that I had to take notes because of you. Remember to do that, believe that. From what I've seen from Santa and Santa's sleigh, he just kind of is a dumbass.
Why can't you call him by his full name, Mikey?
I'm not saying all that. But he's kind of like a dumbass, and he just comes in like a fucking wrecking ball and making dumbass jokes and just doing what he wants to people. Hannibal Lecter, from what I've seen of his victims, Santa's victims, Hannibal Lecter is not going to sit there and just watch, this guy who clearly is about to mean him harm, do whatever he wants to fucking do. If he had to fight back, I think Hannibal could take him, man, flat out.
I don't know. I don't see how. That's the thing. Like, I know Hannibal's a lot smarter, but somebody come at you like a wrecking ball like that, I don't know that Hannibal's going to be able to do much.
Amber, what do you think?
This is Bill Goldberg, WWE superstar Bill Goldberg.
It's Santa in Santa's sleigh.
It's a combination. It's Santa Claus as portrayed by WWE superstar Bill Goldberg in the 2005 Christmas horror film Santa's Sleigh. And I think you're voting against him just because you don't want to hear me say that again.
No, I'm not. Well, no, I do not want to hear you say that again. I want to make that very clear. But no, that's not why. I voted against people that I love in this tournament. I'm being as fair as possible. I think if he had to throw hands, he wouldn't. Like, he's just a big dumb idiot that's coming through making jokes and going hard on people who are letting him go hard on them. I don't think he'd be able to do that.
If it comes down to throwing hands, there's no way Hannibal takes it.
I think he might.
You're telling me Anthony Hopkins could beat up Bill Goldberg?
Yeah.
No, there's no fucking way. But I could be convinced if somebody has an argument that is good enough to go with Hannibal Lecter. Because I think Hannibal Lecter is a force to be reckoned with.
All right, but
I just
let's
don't
be
know
fair.
exactly how he's going to defeat Santa Claus as portrayed by WWE superstar Bill Goldberg in the 2005 Christmas horror film Santa's Sleigh.
All right, but let's be fair. We didn't sit here and say, hey, can Sissy Spacek take on Kane Hodder? It doesn't matter that it's Bill fucking Goldberg. All right.
Sissy Spacek with powers probably could take out Kane Hodder, but Hannibal ain't got no powers other than just being smart. And I don't know if you paid attention in like school, but the dumb jocks used to beat the shit out of the smarty nerds all the time.
Until they got older, man, and they fucking learned to kill a couple people. Now he's throwing hands with all that smarts. I really think that I do. I think that Hannibal Lecter wins. So you guys do whatever it is you want to do. That's fine. But
Greg, what say you?
I didn't expect Hannibal to go far anyway. It's not like I'd be heartbroken. Like it's fine.
1, Mike, please stop thinking. 2, it's Santa, as portrayed by superstar Bill Goldberg in the 2005 Christmas comedy horror film Santa's Sleigh. It's Santa. So he all he's got to do is breathe fire, which he does in like the opening sequence.
Oh,
and he torches Hannibal Lecter.
He breathes fucking fire. Really, he breathes fire. He's a fucking dragon too.
Yeah, God, what's Hannibal going to do against that? How's he going to talk to the fire?
Do what you got to do, man.
I don't like care. Hannibal, and I do think Hannibal's a force to be reckoned with. And in the last round, I even said it about Hannibal. He's old man strong. But being old man strong isn't going to help you when Goldberg's spearing you through a fucking deli counter like he does in fucking I'm so confused now.
Yeah, I know. You're pissing me off. You got lost.
Bill Goldberg. So I cast my vote officially for Santa Claus as portrayed by WWE superstar Bill Goldberg in the 2005 Christmas horror film Santa's Sleigh.
You've got some fucking balls on you. You got mad over a goddamn Demogorgon being in this tournament, but you're going to put a Santa Claus that is also built like an NFL/wrestling superstar and can breathe fire. And you put him in this fucking tournament, and you have the nerve to get mad at me.
You know exactly why he's in the tournament.
I know, trust me, I know. But I'm just saying, don't get that mad over the goddamn Demogorgon, all right? This is kind of unfair as well. Amber, is it 2-1 Santa?
See, I don't know because stop looking at me like that. Because Hannibal Lecter is very smart, and even though Bill Goldberg is amazing as he is as Santa Claus and Santa's Sleigh, I think maybe he might poison him. He might put things in the food that he's chomping on, and I think Hannibal
may be able to take him if he drugged him. But as for sheer brute strength, I got to go with Bill Goldberg.
Other theory. One other theory. Hold on. One other theory that just occurred to me. Hannibal's extremely smart. What if he is able to convince Santa Claus, as portrayed by WWE superstar Bill Goldberg in the 2005 Christmas horror film Santa's Sleigh, to not turn it into a physical fight, but to have a curling match?
No, because Hannibal isn't the original angel that made the deal.
Right, but could he convince him to make the deal again?
He could, but Santa would not agree to it because he wasn't the original angel who made the deal. Only the original angel who made the deal can make the deal again. Can make the bet again. Not a deal, a bet.
Right, yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
And he's not dumb. Like, just because he looks like a dumb, he's actually not. The character of Santa, portrayed by WWE superstar Bill Goldberg in the 2005 Christmas horror comedy Santa's Sleigh, is not an idiot. He's kind of intelligent. I mean, there's just, I'm sorry, no matter what Hannibal does, there's no way he beats Santa. I'm sorry.
This is the Rob Murder Madness tournament this year.
It was just a thought, but fine. You're right. I'm sticking with Santa Claus as portrayed by WWE superstar Bill Goldberg in the 2005 Christmas horror film Santa's Sleigh.
You know, like, you don't have to keep doing this. We're doing another round. Like, he's going to come up again. We don't need to drag this on any further. Santa moves on. You're a dick is what you are.
I didn't do it.
Kiss my ass, Mr. Humphrey.
Hey, you put the fucking goddamn Demogorgon in there to beat Michael Myers.
I didn't put him in there and say, hey, we put this Demogorgon in this tournament so he can beat Michael Myers. I didn't know that would happen.
I didn't put Santa Claus as portrayed by WWE superstar Bill Goldberg in the 2005 Christmas horror film Santa's Sleigh in here because I knew he's going to be Hannibal Lecter.
Fuck me.
Hey, got my mouth.
I hate you.
I put him in here for very different reasons.
Can we start round 3? You pain the dick.
Yeah, what quadrant are we moving to?
Back to the top left.
Amber, okay, I'm gonna stab them both, Amber. This was gonna be a double homicide, and I'm gonna be sitting there giggling when the cops come. That's how I can see it all now. Round 3. I hate that. You're right. We're never doing this fucking tournament again. You're right. You're happy now? The Creeper from Jeepers Creepers going up against the Thing from the Thing.
I mean, I feel like we should maybe do this tournament twice a year right now.
No.
The Creeper against what? Who?
The Thing. That movie you like. Creeper. That's what you get.
No, I don't think it is the Creeper. I think it's the Thing. I mean, the Creeper is all about replacing body parts. He's going to replace his body parts with the Thing, and if he tries to, he's going to get fucked.
No, it's about killing somebody because it's murder madness, and he killed the shit out of that little fuck flop.
Nah. He get too close to it, he's going to be fucked.
Amber?
I gotta believe it's the Thing.
I'm gonna have to go as much as I really don't want to, but I'm gonna go with the Thing as well because Creeper. I seriously don't think he could handle that acid.
The Thing doesn't have acid. The Thing just assimilates to whatever it touches. So all it's got to do is touch the Creeper and it assimilates.
Yeah, but it has that green stuff that's coming out of it. I mean, the only thing that could really happen to them is if they get burnt up with fire, and that's not really likely because it is kind of a shapeshifter. It does move around.
It would be likely if it was facing off against Santa Claus, as portrayed by WWE superstar Bill Goldberg in the 2005 Christmas horror film Santa's Sleigh, because he breathes fire.
Did you really have to do this right now?
I'm just pointing.
Is that really what we had to do? Right? He's gonna come up again.
I'm just pointing it out.
He's gonna come up again.
Right? Don't make me laugh. It ruins the bit. Come on.
You're making yourself laugh because this is getting fucking ridiculous. In the ass. I'm going. Okay, Amber, you went the Thing already. Fuck me. All right. Well, this pile of slime moves on. My kid made slime. She made the Thing. All right. That's all this is. Moving on to round fucking 4. All right.
You better go light it on fire if she made the thing. You're in trouble. Dude, what if you just walked into your kid's room and just lit her fucking slime on fire?
She wouldn't be shocked. I've yelled at her over that fucking slime. Do you know how many Tupperware bowls she's fucking ruined? This has been a problem. Not so much now. She doesn't do it anymore, but it was a battle. I came close to setting shit on fire a couple times. Next matchup, round 3. Robert the Tire versus Leatherface.
I mean, I think we all know which way I'm going.
I think you're a son of a bitch who has no respect for this tournament whatsoever.
I think that the tire's going to blow up Leatherface's head before it gets to him.
No, I think Leatherface goes through that tire. That tire will start to shake. And Leatherface, like we said before, man, he's just going to attack. He's going to see a fucking tire sitting there, start shaking. He's going to fucking go at it with a chainsaw. End of movie.
Again, which Leatherface are we going with? OG?
OG.
No, I don't think he stands a chance because while he stands there and does his little chainsaw dance, Robert done had his head blown up. He's a simpleton, and I'm not, trying to be mean about it, but I just think he wouldn't know how to take Robert the Tire because of it's such an inanimate object. It's not human. They can't eat it.
Right. The opposite of Creature from the Black Lagoon, who I said he would see something he's never seen before and be afraid of it and attack it. He's not even going to think of a tire as a threat until it's too late.
Yeah, but nobody would. Nobody on this whole bracket would. I mean, they know they have to kill each other. This is a battle between the two of them. Leatherface will charge him with the tire. Rob, come on. Guys, there's no way that we're doing this.
Yeah,
why are we talking about this?
Because the reasoning behind it all is Leatherface isn't going to hurt an inanimate object. He's looking for food for his family. That's what he does. If he comes up face to face against Robert, all he'd have to do is just mind twitch him once because he is such a simpleton.
Right. But like I said, nobody on this bracket will see a tire and think to attack. Nobody. So, like, that's a very much like we did with Victor Crowley and Freddie. We have to put this on an even playing field. From Leatherface to Hannibal Lecter, no one will attack a tire. Nobody. So, like, we might as well crown Robert the fucking Tire now. If they had to go up against each other, I think Leatherface just goes at him with a damn chainsaw.
Well, we know it's not going to be Hannibal Lecter because he just lost to Santa Claus as portrayed by WWE superstar Bill Goldberg in the 2005 Christmas horror film Santa's Sleigh. But I think that if you told a lot of people to attack the tire, they would attack the tire. I don't know that Leatherface would quite understand.
Exactly. Like I said, it's an inanimate object.
What do you say, Greg? Come on.
Greg. Levity, please.
Leatherface is human. Robert blows his head up. Case closed. He was blowing up humans' heads all throughout Robert. He just blew up a shark, which is bigger than Leatherface.
He was on the other side of that. It's not my fault you guys made a bad decision. I was on the other side of that.
No, but that was the right decision then.
No, it was not.
Robert the Tire is the right decision now.
If you put them in the middle of a fucking battlefield and told them to fight each other and kill each other, Leatherface runs up to him and slices him in half before he's done shaking. That's the correct answer here.
Because again,
Leatherface's head is blown up the moment he starts to pull on the chain for the chainsaw.
No, it's not, because we've seen he has to sit there and rumble. No, that's the thing. If that was the case, fine. It's not.
Yeah, but he can whatever it is, shake quicker than he could get the chainsaw started.
No.
Yes,
I'm on the side of Leatherface. You guys do what you got to do.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings on this, but again,
no, it's never that.
I don't think that he would understand what Robert is before Robert could do the most damage to him. He's simple-minded. He's out to get food for his family. He's not going to sit there and try to chop up a tire that just stands there and then all of a sudden it shakes and his head blows off. I just don't see where Leatherface has a chance.
Rob, where's your damn vote? And tell me why, unfortunately.
I just Googled how long does Robert the Tire have to shake before blowing up someone's head, and Google doesn't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Imagine.
Yeah. Listen, I kind of painted myself in a corner here with the last round.
Sure, fuck did.
I don't want to knock out Leatherface. I really don't. But based on the argument that I made the last round, I have to sort of apply the same argument here, and I don't see how Leatherface wins.
All right.
So I'm voting Robert the Tire.
Robert the Tire moves on. I have to make a bracket and put Robert the Tire's name ahead of Leatherface and then delete my Leatherface source because he's done. I want you to know, we sent Jason home to a high school girl and Leatherface home to a fucking tire.
Again, I cannot take responsibility for the Jason Voorhees
loss. It's all you.
They made the fucking movie, and we all saw it, and we all know what happened.
This is the most shameful thing. I am no longer supporting this goddamn tournament. I am. What do I say to Greg all the time? I'm protesting this tournament. Next matchup.
Again, I can't. I just made the argument last round. I can't not make it now.
Next matchup. We're moving forward amicably.
In the lower left quadrant for those playing at home like me.
Thank you, Greg. I'm glad he's here.
Yeah, me too. Next matchup. Carrie going up against the Demogorgon.
God damn Demogorgon.
You get.
Well, now hold on. We talked about how the Demogorgon lost to a little girl with telekinesis already.
Yeah, but that girl knew how to use her shit. And she got her ass whooped and had to die to kill the Demogorgon. Well, not die. She didn't really die, but she exploded. Carrie can't come back like that girl did. Fucking whatever her name was in Stranger Things. Oh, yes. I think it's a Demogorgon. The goddamn Demogorgon. He will lunge at her before she can do anything to hurt him. That drastically hurt him is my argument.
I'm sticking to the fact that he already lost to one little girl with telekinetic powers, and he can lose to a second one. And I'm hanging my hope on this mostly because I feel like the Demogorgon's going to run away with this fucking thing if we don't get it out of here. And I hate that goddamn Demogorgon.
Amber, did you watch Stranger Things, Amber? Oh, Rob, you watched it too.
Yeah, I watched it.
All right. Where are you sitting here, Amber?
I think the minute that Carrie sees him, she's going to blow him up. I really and truly do. I don't think that Demogorgon will have a chance at her because he does stand there and kind of like give a minute or two of looking you up and down and figuring out what you are and everything. And I think as scared as she gets, as powerful as her power is, I really think she'd blow him up before he could get to her.
I don't think she can, though. I think she might want to. I don't know. Did she? Again, haven't seen Carrie in a very long time. She never really like just blew people up, on demand.
But you see something like that coming at you, I'm sure not going to sit there and say, "Here, puppy, 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 puppy."
I bet that dog.
Yeah.
Think for how
my
much
my mind can still be changed. So, Greg, what do you think here?
No, it's Carrie. Carrie is essentially very similar to 11 from Stranger Things. And the Demogorgon lost to 11 in Stranger Things. So Demogorgon loses to Carrie right here.
Did she? The Demogorgon didn't really. They just both exploded. She had blew herself up. It conjured so much power from her. She died and had to come back. But they both died in that moment. So yeah, they both, I don't think she beat the Demogorgon. I think it took all of her to kill him. And 11 conjures her powers. We've never seen Carrie in full control of her powers.
Which is almost more of an advantage to Carrie. I
don't think so.
Extent of her powers, which makes her even more dangerous because she doesn't know exactly. It's like a venomous snake. Some snakes just don't know how much venom to put in, so they put 100% every time. Other snakes do like a warning venom bite where it's like 10%. So she's not going to know it. And the closer that the Demogorgon gets, the more like heightened and afraid that she's going to be. And therefore more power she's going to put into it and rip that thing to shreds. If I was voting, it would be Carrie.
I view it as if you have a Ferrari, right? Fucking 500-600 horsepower. Fuck thing's a monster. If you don't know how to drive stick and you don't know how to drive it, that horsepower don't mean shit. So I'm going Demogorgon. This is my vote. Amber, your vote is for Carrie?
I'm sticking with Carrie. It's the only matchup that, I mean, it's the matchup that makes the most sense for the Demogorgon to lose in my mind. I mean, if you already lost the telekinesis once, you could do it again.
All right. Moving on to the next. Oh, I just
keep voting against the group, Mikey. What is going on with you?
I mean, it's hard being right. I know. I don't know. I can't help myself. Next matchup. Sam from Trick or Treat versus Seth the Fly. And I think it's the Fly. And I also, for the record, think the Demogorgon would have lost to the Fly.
Well, according to Google, the only way to beat the Demogorgon is by using powerful telekinetic abilities.
Or beating the fucking ever-loving shit out of it. And we've seen the superhuman strength of the Fly.
Anyway,
you can kill anything by beating the shit out of it.
Yeah, that's not going to be the matchup. Fly versus Sam. Yeah, it kind of comes back to the acid vomit, right?
Not only that, I mean, I think he tears that little fucker to shreds.
Yeah, but I think that acid vomit is pretty tough for anybody.
If he does that, tears them to shreds or even do the acid thing, Sam comes right back to life. I mean, look, he got his head blown off. He's got his body blown off by that old man, Brian Cox. And he pulled himself together and wound up getting him in the end. He's basically Sam Hain. He's demonic.
The spirit of Halloween. He's immortal.
Yeah.
The Fly's not immortal. The Fly's mortal. The Fly can be killed. Sam can't. Sam wins.
Yeah, but again, then we're trapped in a situation where just Sam runs away with the whole thing because you can't kill him. Essentially, I just don't see him beating the Fly. I don't like that superhuman strength and Sam's quickness that got him past the last round. I think that's neutralized greatly by someone as fast as the Fly.
Yeah, and again, that whole acid thing,
that too.
Except for Gabriel would have beaten the Fly, so it doesn't matter.
What?
If Gabriel had beaten Sam, Gabriel would have beaten the Fly. Gabriel was way too quick for the Fly to even catch up. So, but I already said, Sam's immortal, the Fly's not. Doesn't matter what you kind of do to Sam, he's not going to lose to the Fly. There are others left in this that can beat Sam. Fly is not one.
I'm still going Fly. That's my vote. Where you guys landing?
I think, I don't know. I don't know what to do here.
I feel strongly when it comes to Sam because, like I said, he literally got his head shot off. He got his body shot off. And within a matter of minutes, he's up and running and going at it again. The only thing that does worry me is how strong is that acid and would it envelope Sam to the point of desecration? Don't think so because Sam is immortal.
Well, so we're focused a lot on how the Fly would kill Sam, but how's Sam going to kill the Fly?
That's the thing too. I don't think he definitely doesn't kill the Fly. I don't see how he could do it.
I mean, the Fly's much stronger than Sam.
Trap him with sweets.
He still ain't killing him.
Well, if he puts razor blades in the candies like the vice principal did, and he eats enough, it could tear him up from the inside out, and then he could go in on the kill with his sucker that has all the sharp points on it.
I don't think that thing kills him. Rob's up to you.
I'm going with the Fly.
Flying away with the Fly?
Yeah, that was my gut feeling, and that's the way I'm going.
All right.
I mean, I get that Sam's supposedly immortal and stuff, but at some point we've got to kind of just assume that all of these people can be killed, or it turns into a bullshit tournament where Sam's immortal and nobody can beat him, so he wins.
Turns into a bullshit tournament where Leatherface fucking loses to a goddamn tire, Mr. Humphrey.
Well, that made sense.
All right, next. Okay. I don't like this matchup.
Top right quadrant.
God damn it, I was hoping he didn't do it. I don't like this matchup. It's Candyman versus Ellie from Evil Dead Rise.
It's a very good matchup.
Yeah, but not a good matchup to decide.
No, it's not.
I'd like to watch the fight.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that. Whoa.
Go to bsource.com and ask if bees can hurt a deadite.
I don't think they can.
Yeah.
I think that portion, which is, obviously the smallest part of dealing with Candyman because he can do so many other things. But the bees, I think, neutralized. A deadite will fucking laugh at that shit.
Yeah, because basically a deadite is dead just as well as Candyman is.
And they're evil. They want pain. They love that shit. So, at least the bees, I think, neutralized entirely.
So deadites, the rules are what? You have to dismember them or burn them?
I'm not positive on the burning, but dismemberment, yeah, because that's like Ash's whole chainsaw thing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure burning works too, because we see some people
get on fire.
I just keep Googling how do you kill shit. I'm going to end up on a fucking watch list.
You should be on one already. But the one got burned in the kitchen, no? How did that one that turned into the deadite? Remember when they attacked that one girl in the kitchen?
Yeah.
They got burned, right?
Fire, yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Ending of the movie.
Right.
The original possessed girl on fire.
Right. Okay, so fire and dismemberment. I feel like Candyman can do that.
Yeah.
Love both these characters too.
According to Google, you have to completely destroy the host body, specifically severing the head or obliterating the brain. But that seems to me like they're confusing it with zombies or something.
Well,
you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, Ellie died in the compactor.
Right. Yeah. But I know dismembering is a thing. And I thought for sure fire was a thing too. But yeah, I don't think people understand because this one says sunlight. And I'm pretty sure that's not true.
No, it's definitely not true.
Yeah. I'm not trusting that. I believe fire is a thing. Dismemberment is definitely a thing. So then the question becomes, can Candyman do that?
That's the thing. I think that he can dismember her because it's like, but I don't think it's going to happen properly because when they, dismembered her in the movie, that spirit completely jumps. And that would be the hard part because it does jump from soul to soul. Back to where the beginning of it started, where they were at the lake and the drone and stuff like that.
Yeah,
that's true. That is true. Now, the other side of this also is how do we kill Candyman?
The only thing that really can kill Candyman is if he's not thought of. You have to be his victim. You have to come to him, and I don't think Elle would.
No, she would. I don't think she would do that, but. I mean, it's hard not to think of Tony Todd.
I know, especially after all the bullshit they did to him.
Yeah.
This is super fucking hard in so many ways because the matchup's rough and I love both the characters and I love both the movies. I love both of them so much.
Yeah, I mean, I love the movies and it's a tough match. I don't have any particular love for the character of Elle, but
I loved how it, I love the character though. There's no attachment emotionally like with Candyman stuck with us for fucking decades. I don't know if Elle will do that, but she looked great on screen and performance and all that shit. It was phenomenal.
The performance was great and everything on it.
Yeah.
Take anything away from that. But I just don't have any kind of real attachment to the character one way or another.
I'm leaning Candyman.
I mean, I am too, but I think that's mostly because I want it to be Candyman. Like, I can't come up with a reason why it's Candyman. And that's what's bothering me.
My reason is I don't know if she can kill him.
Yeah, but there's also that reason that we don't know if she can really be killed because it passes on.
Well, it only passes on if there's somebody else to pass it on to, and she's not going to pass it on to Candy. Candyman will gut her when it's just Ellie, before she starts infecting like her kids and stuff and everybody else that's still in that apartment complex. It's just her. And it would be just her versus Candyman. Candyman guts her like a fish. I mean, Candyman can disappear. They could be staring face to face. He could disappear, pop behind her, reappear, hook, hold the head.
Yeah.
Decapitated. Candyman wins.
He had a hard time. Beth, I think, was the final girl's name in that movie. He had a hard time. He didn't even kill her. She was never able to even get it done. Trapped in a fucking apartment. Like she couldn't even get in. She doesn't have enough to take Candyman. I'm going Candyman. But
does she pass it on to the bees? Do we have deadite bees?
That would be crazy.
That's the only thing I wanted to say. I just like the idea of voting Candyman too, because I was really just looking for somebody to nudge me that way, and Greg did it.
That's good points. Amber, what's your final vote, Landon?
It's definitely for Candyman, but still think that Elle would have a chance.
Oh, she would. Absolutely. Yeah, it would be a battle. But I just don't see her being able to close out Candy Bear. I don't. And I see the likelihood of him doing it a lot more. But you know what? I'll give a pity vote to, because I really, truly love that movie so much. But I'm going Candyman, but pity vote to Ellie just so she doesn't get 3-0'd. All right. We have 1, 2, 3 more matchups. And the next one is Negan from The Walking Dead going up against Victor Crowley.
Nah, thanks for coming, Negan. This is Victor Crowley.
Greg, are you serious?
No, of course it's.
Oh, okay. Jesus Christ.
You can hit Victor Crowley with a baseball bat all you want.
I was going to say, you never know with Greg, though, of all people. I had to check, Greg. All right.
Yeah.
Amber, I'm assuming.
Well, it's definitely not Negan.
Well, Daddy, thanks for coming. Victor Crowley, that was an easy discussion.
Yeah. I mean, look, Negan might be a real badass, but you're just a dude against Victor Crowley. You're kind of fucked.
Yeah. Yeah. And again, Negan, as much as like I talked him up, I am well aware he went up against fucking Earl and whoever he went up, whatever high school girl he went. Oh, Angela Baker. I'm well aware. You get into the big leagues and into the deeper rounds. That shit's only going to last but for so long. All right. 2 more matchups here. The last 2 matchups of round 3. And the last 2 matchups of the night. And it is, this is interesting. The Collector going up against Amanda Young.
In the bottom right quadrant.
Yes, thank you, Greg. Thank you.
God
Bottom right quadrant, that's important.
No, it's not.
We got to know where we are.
No, we don't.
I don't know what to do here. I'm not super familiar with, honestly, either character's like intricacies. You know what I mean? Like little details about them. I just don't know much. I mean, was it who's hotter contest? I would pick Amanda Young. Does that help?
Not by much. See that suit? Same.
Yeah.
Right. I think this is interesting just because they both trap the shit out of people. But
yeah, they both build traps.
I think it's the Collector, though.
Is it going to turn into a thing where like they're both on like opposite ends of a room and they just keep building traps, but the other one they never come across, so there's just a bunch of traps in a room, but neither one of them are moving?
Maybe. But you're talking about Amanda Young, who was, I don't know if you want to, she was like the apprentice of Jigsaw. Collector is Jigsaw in this, no. I don't see a way that Amanda does it.
Yeah, because she was more like a protege. She followed what John told her to do, where the Collector did what he had to do.
Right. He did what John did by himself.
Yeah.
And arguably as brutal. Arguably. Or more brutal, maybe, even. Again, arguably. Is it 3-0 Collector?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
I'm
Amber,
good
you
with
too?
that. Yeah.
Right. Fair enough. Final matchup of the night. You know what? I'm glad this happened, Rob. Here, go ahead and do it. Chop Top going up against Santa.
Santa. Oh, you mean Santa Claus, as portrayed by WWE superstar Bill Goldberg in the 2005 Christmas horror film Santa's Sleigh. Okay. Now we're on board.
New shirt idea. Santa, ? That's it. Whole fucking shirt.
I feel like, my gut feeling is Santa, right? He's stronger. He breathes fire.
Yeah, keep that same energy. You're going to send Chop Top home for this shit.
I do. I feel like that's my gut feeling is that Santa Claus is portrayed by WWE superstar Bill Goldberg in the 2005 Christmas horror film Santa's Sleigh.
Don't Santa slay me. All right. You said it 50 fucking times. Try and sound like you're not trying to be a pain in the ass.
Look, somebody talked me out of it because I'd love to keep Chop Top going, but I don't know how he defeats Santa as portrayed by WWE superstar Bill Goldberg in the 2005 Christmas horror film Santa's Sleigh.
I can't do it because you put a fucking NFL player that can breathe fire in this stupid ass tournament. I can't.
You put a goddamn Demogorgon in it.
And the goddamn Demogorgon's home. In his Demogorgon pouch somewhere, cubby hole, whatever. We got the fucking, God damn it. Vote Chop Top. You guys fucking do whatever.
Why? Why are you voting Chop Top?
That's why. I've had enough. That's why. I finally broke. There. Yeah.
Amber, what are you thinking here?
Oh, God, I'm thinking I'm in a predicament.
Because it's shameful, isn't it?
It is. I will admit, I may have painted myself into a corner here.
That's what you get.
Listen, it happens. This happens sometimes, right? You get hoisted by your own petard.
Bill Moseley, former guest on this show twice. I'm going to reach out again, and you're going to have to tell him what you fucking did.
Hey, listen, if it gets Bill Moseley to come back on the show, I'll tell him what I did. I'm fine with that. He might agree with me. We don't know.
Honestly, it wouldn't be the first time you've been yelled at by a guest on the show.
It would not.
No.
I can't help it. I have such a love for Chop Top, and I'm going with Chop Top.
But no, we got to keep that same energy. It's obviously, if we're playing by the rules and keeping any dignity in here, it's fucking Santa. It has to be. We can't just push Chop Top along.
Say his full name, Mikey.
I couldn't even remember all that shit. How Greg remembered it is mind blowing to me.
Greg, what would you do here?
Oh, it's Santa. Well, it's
obviously.
Hold on. It's Santa Claus as portrayed by WWE superstar Bill Goldberg in the 2005 Christmas horror comedy classic Santa's Sleigh.
Hope you're happy, Rob.
Listen, if Santa just took out Hannibal, he's easily taking out Chop Top. Like, he dealt with one human. Chop Top's human. He's going to easily beat Chop Top. So,
that same energy, Rob. We're here now.
Who are you voting for, Mikey?
You leave me no choice. I have to vote for fucking Santa. I mean, obviously, he's going to beat Chop Top. I don't like it. You rat bastard. You happy now?
It's kind of worth it. I'm going to be honest.
You have no dignity left. None.
Yeah, look, it's Santa Claus as portrayed by WWE superstar Bill Goldberg in the 2005 Christmas horror comedy Santa's Sleigh.
You've turned this whole fucking tournament. You threw a whole tournament in the toilet to piss me off. The whole thing. 5 years. This is what you do.
I mean, it wasn't just to piss you off. I mean, clearly, he's a viable contender.
We lost Freddie. We lost Jason. We lost Leatherface. Who else are we losing here?
Michael
Myers. The Jen, who cares? We lost Michael Myers. Who else? A lot of big names. Amanda Young, even. Throw her in there. Big name. We have Santa and Robert the fucking Tire.
This is maybe our greatest tournament ever.
You have zero dignity left. Zero.
You guys could have saved Chop Top. I thought you were going to. You said you were voting Chop Top. I thought Amber was voting Chop Top. So, you guys had a chance to do it.
No, absolutely not. He took out the Grabber and Hannibal Lecter that I both love. Keep that same energy. It's not just because you love fucking Chop Top. We got to do this now. Here we are. This is what happens.
Well, listen, I did the right thing.
You son of a bitch. You dirty son of a bitch.
This is exciting stuff. People are going to want to tune in next week to find out specifically what happens to Robert the Tire and Santa Claus as portrayed by WWE superstar Bill Goldberg in the 2005 Christmas horror comedy Santa's Sleigh.
How you say that so fast, I'll never understand.
I don't know. Look, it's like he couldn't. If I had asked him to do that with a regular sentence and remember it, he'd never be able to fucking do it. Never in a million years would he be able to do it. The fact that it annoys the shit out of me, it's like he grows superpower. It's like kind of like Space Jam. He touches a magical ball.
But I'm not getting any credit here. Part of the reason I do it as quickly as I do it is to get it over with so Mikey's head doesn't explode. Imagine if it was took me twice as long to say, Mikey.
Yeah, I know. This was a long episode as it was. And you knew this guy was coming up again, and yet you still had to do it earlier as much as you did. Shameful.
I mean, it's kind of fun to say. You should try it.
This tournament sucks. Okay? Just going to say that and get it out there now. Slasher Radio on Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, whatever else. We have a link tree. Everything's there. Check it out. Follow it, please. Patreon.com/Slasher Radio. Tiers starting as low as $3 a month. Ad-free show, all visuals from the show, extra show every week, even some tiers with merch. Please go check it out and consider supporting the show. Also, free week trial. You can check it out. See if it's for you. Thank you again to Mystic for upping their tier to the 3-tier clover. Yeah, she went up to the 3-tier clover. I'm at Mikey's Dead. Next week, we'll be doing rounds, I think, 4, the semifinals and the finals. Right, Rob?
That's right.
All right. It's tournament.
And I can't believe I didn't know we had a link tree. That's fucking cool.
You did know we had a link tree. Stop it. Haven't you done enough? Like the link tree too? I can't just say we got a link tree. and get it be done. Rob, where are they finding you?
Pretty much everywhere at Radio Rob 123, except TikTok. But don't worry, I'm going to sue that guy. And you can listen to the other show that I do, the Nick fucking Woo Cage Cast, where we talk about Nicolas Cage movies. And we just released our episode on Arsenal. And up next is Vengeance, a Love Story.
Oh, Amber, the lovely Amber, thank you very much for joining us.
You can find me at Blazing Dawn 202 on TikTok.
Kentucky. Gregory.
Yes, you can find me on TikTok at Darth Gregor, where I'm just doing horror movie reviews, but the review is based on the movie that was released that day.
Nice. And lives every week, too. You go over a bunch of horror shit on there.
Lives every Saturday night. This is going to be, well, I'm not going to do this one next Saturday because we'll be doing this on your show. So I don't want to kind of set it up in pre-motion, if you will, and already go in a little biased. Still can't believe the Jim lost on Man Beyond. Like, come on. You guys are so wrong.
I don't want to hear from anybody on this damn tournament. I've gone through heartbreak. I don't feel bad.
It's been a rough one.
They literally blood, sweat, and tears with us.
Yeah. And Greg's lives are a lot of fun. Amber's always over there, so be sure to check them out. What was I was going to ask you something about your live, Greg, and I can't remember what it was. It wasn't the weird food thing either. I don't remember what it was. Damn. But yeah, go check out Greg on TikTok. We will see Greg and Amber and Chris from week 1 of Murder Madness next week to wrap this fucking thing up once and for all. Be done. Yay. Thank you very much, guys, for joining us. So we do appreciate it. And Patreon pick after that. Perfect time to get in on the Patreon. And we will see you guys next week. Good night from Slasher Radio.
When we award the Lord Humphrey Cup.
I have nothing left.
All the best of Slasher Radio podcast.